Okay, 24 people are in. Nice. All right then, guys. Welcome to my first ever YouTube live stream. We've been live for like a few seconds, not long. Got my shirt on, new kit. What do we think about the new kit? Let me know in the chat. I don't really know how this works, to be honest. Okay. How will the lineup look? Okay, so I've literally just turned on everything myself. Can you watch the game for free? No. I've paid £11 to watch everything on the Chelsea website. So what I've done is I did it online and you put your card details in, you basically get access to every single one of the preseason games, which is pretty cool. I do think it's very expensive for pre-season, considering we're going to watch Zappa Costa tear up Bohemians. I mean, that's the dream, isn't it? For all Chelsea fans, that's mean. But yeah, we'll see. I'm just going through now and tweeting out my own stream. Guys, if you are in here and you're going to be in here for the next couple of hours, it would be great if you could share the stream. Obviously, this is a brand new YouTube channel. All of your support is greatly appreciated. And yeah, we can hopefully get the Chelsea conversation rolling today. There's 80 of you in here right now. That is awesome. I did not expect that many. I'm basically going to be watching the game. I'm going to be doing like a bit of radio style commentary. We're going to talk about things in the chat with you guys. I'm going to talk and discuss about the players that are impressing me, the players not impressing me. Yeah, it's going to be a fun couple of hours. Tilda's kindly making me some dinner as well because I was faffing around trying to start this stream and trying to order on Uber Eats at the same time and it just wasn't working, to be honest. I've just seen someone tweet Loftus-Cheek and Hudson-Odoi aren't starting. # sorry out. That's good fun. We are live. Come and check out my CFC versus Bohemians live stream over on my YouTube channel. I know a lot of you are asking for the lineup. I still don't know the lineup. I am about to, first of all, tweet this out, then get the internet back up, and hopefully we can watch this together. I'll get my headphones on. The footage is really nice, by the way. I know it's a bit of a rip-off that we're being forced to pay to watch these pre-season matches, but it looks pretty good. They've got a cool little video going on right now of Frankie Lampard's best moments at Chelsea, lifting the FA Cup, Premier League, Champions League in the dressing room, all of that stuff. You can also watch it on the CFC Fifth Stand app as well. And just to clarify, the club aren't paying me anything for this. I'm paying my own money to watch this, but it's exciting. Frank Lampard's first ever game as Chelsea manager. You have a pretty girlfriend, but with that kit on, you are prettier. Well, thank you very much. That means a lot. Come on, Chelsea. Okay, so I'm going to exit out of the stream for now. Not this stream, we're staying on live here. I'm going to go and see if Chelsea have tweeted out the starting 11, so we can go through that starting 11. Okay, they have. So the starting 11 for the first half, obviously in pre-season, it's very common for friendlies you pretty much change the entire 11 in the second half quite frequently. So Willy Caballero starts in goal. We've got Dujon Sterling starting. Azpilicueta is, of course, the captain. I've never known how to pronounce this guy's name. Gia is playing in defence. Kennedy starts as well. Danny Drinkwater, finally earning his wages. Ethan Ampadu, Pedro, Conor Gallagher, Casey Palmer, and Michy Batshuayi leading the line, which is great stuff. Tammy is not starting up front. Your official stream isn't loading. Well, you know what? If it isn't loading for you, it's okay, because I'm going to cover you. It's loading perfectly well for me, and I'm going to get you guys covered, letting you know everything that's going on as it happens. Yeah, I'm quite excited about that lineup. There's a few players in there that we've never seen play for Chelsea before, which is quite cool. Yeah, there's Pedro, Azpilicueta, Caballero. They're the only real mainstays. Ethan Ampadu gets a start as well. Yeah, 186 of you in here live. That's awesome. Thank you guys for joining. This is going to be fun. Score predictions. You know what? It's near impossible during pre-season. I think for Bohemians, obviously this is a massive deal. Chelsea are in town, so they're going to be well up for this game, even though it's a pre-season friendly. I remember once I went to, let's talk about pre-season friendly stories, shall we? I went to Chelsea versus Reading at the Medeski Stadium a few years ago. And I think it was when we just signed Daniel Sturridge. And my dad took me there and we drove there because Reading's really local for us. And Reading were 2-0 up until I think it was the 88th or the 89th minute. And we ended up getting a 2-2 draw. But my dad wanted to get out of the ground early so that we could drive out the car park with no hassle, which is a flipping nightmare. So I missed both of those goals. I was fuming the whole way home. We were listening to it on the radio. Rahul, welcome. Fan since the Herder of Buffalo days. Yes, my guy. Wagwan Pifting, what's your BBM pin? Yes, we do have plenty of midfielders this season. It's pretty crazy. This is awesome, by the way. It's so easy to live stream through my phone. It's actually crazy. Hey, yes, my man Scott from Chelsea HQ. If you can't watch the game, George Benson's live commentary is the next best thing. Well, some may say if we go 3-0 down in the first half an hour, it could be the best thing. Who knows, to be honest. But we're here. This is going to be a really, really fun couple of hours. Just having a little chat with you guys as well. Did I get a Leicester ticket? No. Do you know what? I was on there this morning and it wouldn't accept my card. It wasn't an issue with the virtual waiting room. I literally had tickets in the basket, but it didn't like any of my bank cards. And then I made sure that no one had like drained all of my bank accounts of all of my money. Not that there's that much of it anyway, but like, no, there was nothing wrong with it. It was just the flipping card thing wouldn't work on the Chelsea website. Yes, guys, just to clarify, if any of you are here expecting to watch the match, I'm not able to show the match live. It's on the Chelsea website. You have to pay, it's like £2 per game, but I'm intending on doing these for all of the pre-season matches. I'm looking at trying to get out to the one in Salzburg, at least, to go to one of the games and make a video there. I would love to have gone to Japan, but it's just not up. What's the haircut plan? I mean, it's cut now. I've just either got to wait for it to grow or keep cutting it like this. Discussing from the comments in a video anytime soon. Yes, obviously, the more this channel grows, the likelihood is that the more people will comment, which enables me to have more comments to address in a video. Right now, because the channel's only got like nearly 3,500 subscribers, there's not enough comments for me to be able to make videos based off the comments yet. But you know, it's definitely picking up. Some of the videos have done like 15,000 views, which is pretty incredible considering the following. Yeah. Oh, I'm watching now. Mr. Lee Parker's there with Petr Cech. The footage is actually really good, by the way, guys. I'm not here being paid by Chelsea Football Club to say and try and get you to spend your money on these pre-season fixtures. I'm only doing it, if I'm being honest, so that I can make these live streams and videos for you all, because I think it's crazy how they can charge 11 quid with like Sky, BT and everything else that we're paying for as well. Interesting to see Conor Gallagher play. Yeah, definitely. I think a lot of the youngsters, you know, I think that normally in pre-season we see a lot of the youngsters coming in, and I think that most of the time they know that they're just going to get shipped out on loan again. But now with the transfer ban, and obviously with Frank coming in, I think it's a really good time to be someone like Conor Gallagher, getting some minutes in games like this, because at the end of the day, there's more people watching this than normal, which means that the eyes are going to be on him. And yeah, we need people to step up this season. We're gonna need all the people we can get. So just to go over what I went over a couple of minutes ago, the actual team that is starting this game is as follows. Willy Caballero starts in goal. Dujon Sterling starts. Azpilicueta is Chelsea captain. Still don't know how to pronounce his name. Guy. I'm butchering this. I'm sorry. It's a Chelsea player and I'm a Chelsea fan. I'm getting it wrong. Kennedy, Danny Drinkwater, Ethan Ampadu, Pedro, Gallagher, Palmer, and Batshuayi, our man. Nice to see you doing a live stream. Thank you for coming, Lucas. I recognise your name in the comments on many videos. Thank you for being here. Who am I most looking forward to seeing this season? I think it's the same as everybody, really. I think last season we saw the breakthrough of Loftus-Cheek and Hudson-Odoi. Obviously, we're going to have to wait to see them in action because they're both injured right now, which is unfortunate. So those are the two that I'm looking forward to the most. But everybody, to be honest, I think it was such a a bittersweet end to the season with winning the Europa League. That was fantastic. But then obviously losing Hazard, something we all knew was going to come. That wasn't easy. But as it did happen, it was kind of like great. You know, we've just won the Europa League. We're back in the Champions League next season. And then we lost Sarri. And then until Frank was appointed, it's kind of been a bit like, oh, great. Like, we have a pretty decent year. And then we're back to square one again. But now, I don't think I've ever been more excited, to be honest. Where is Tammy and Mason Mount? I don't know who's on the bench. I've still not seen the bench. But the bench will be absolutely stacked with players because it's pre-season, and I'm pretty sure we're going to at least make like 8 or 9 changes at half-time, to be honest. Okay, people are starting to tweet me saying that the stream isn't working on Chelsea's website. That's not my fault, okay? If you can't watch it on the Chelsea website, that's got nothing to do with me. That's why I'm doing this. I'm doing this so that you guys don't have to pay your well-earned money on watching a pre-season friendly. If you don't want to, I'm gonna try and commentate myself. Thank you to everybody who is retweeting the tweet, by the way. Although there is only one person who's retweeted the tweet so far, but thank you very much to About Chelsea _FC. Thank you for the retweet, buddy. Appreciate it. They're not on the bench. Oh, great. Fantastic. I mean, that isn't good. Multiple subs, so probably everyone in the bench. Yeah, pretty much. Someone said, if you want to promote it through my Chelsea Facebook page, 800,000 likes, text me. I mean, I don't have your number and I'm using my phone to live stream, so I'm not entirely sure how we intend on getting that text message working, but we'll see. No, we certainly cannot miss Frank Lampard's first game. That is why I'm doing this. I wouldn't normally make so much of an effort to... such a beautiful evening outside as well. Yeah. Jimmy Floyd Hasselbank is on the commentary as well, which is quite cool. 4 minutes until kickoff, guys. 4 minutes until kickoff, and then we will be rolling. What do I expect from Pulisic? I think expectations of Pulisic is never going to be on the same level as what we expected from Eden Hazard. I do think he'll score quite a few goals. I do think he'll be up there with the assists as well. But I think we all need to be quite realistic with what we've been used to with Eden Hazard over the past couple of seasons, with Pulisic coming in. But I think he's going to be exciting. I think obviously he's definitely going to get the game time now that there's a position up for grabs. Pulisic is still in Chicago. Yeah, he only finished playing for the USA a couple of days back, so he's definitely not going to be in the squad for this one. Expectations for Lampard. I think realistically everyone's expectations are quite low, which is a rarity at Chelsea. It's quite rare to ever go into a season and not actually expect to win the league. I think every year we normally expect to be there or thereabouts, but this year I think top 4 finish would be amazing. I think if we do finish in the Champions League spot, if we get out of the group stage in the Champions League and into the knockout rounds, I'd back us against anybody. Tammy and Mason are not on the bench. They joined up with the squad late due to international games. Okay, that makes sense. Do I think our defence will give better performances this season? I think it's very exciting having Kurt Zuma back at Chelsea. I think Rudiger was our best defender last season. I think Emerson, when he came into the team over Alonso, was an improvement as well. So I'm expecting Emerson, Azpilicueta, Rudiger and Zuma to be the first choice back 4. And then obviously you've got the great experience of David Luiz to come in if we need him. Reece James, the youngster, potentially to come in. Alonso's never a bad backup at left back, let's be honest, if he's not sold. And then Christensen as well. Pretty exciting. How am I watching the game? So I've paid £11. I've said this a couple of times, but £11 gets you all of the pre-season friendlies on Chelsea's website. But I've spent the 11 quid so you don't have to. So if you don't want to spend any money, this live stream is free. There's not even any ads on it either. So it's not monetized. I don't make any money from it myself. YouTube hasn't actually monetized any of my videos yet on this channel, which is annoying because I've hit the hours that you're supposed to have and I've got 1,000 subscribers. So my expectation, the thing is, realistically, I think we'll probably finish 5th. However, if you're going to finish 5th, the expectation has got to be to try and get in the top 4, of course. So I hope for the top 4, but I think realistically, I think we might just fall short. Considering Spurs are boosting themselves. Maybe Arsenal could be the joke club again and we miss out. 1 minute till kickoff, guys. 1 minute until kickoff. Stadium looks pretty full. It looks like a typical grey day in Ireland. Any of you from Ireland, by the way? Let me know in the comments. Yeah, the monetization process is actually a ball ache. Is this the actual game? Mr. Ollie Robinson, no. I am not allowed to show you the game on YouTube. I don't want to get my channel banned, and I don't want Chelsea to be striking me and banning me. At the end of the game, you have to rate every player out of 10, of course. I'm going to be here for the duration of the match. All right, I'm going to go over the lineup again in a second when I see it again on my screen. The Bohemians players are currently in the tunnel. They look excited, like this is such a big day for them. Chelsea are in town, of course it's exciting. They've got loads of camera people there as well. This is cool. It looks as though we're playing with one striker. Benson in the starting 11. I mean, I've got my kit on today. I actually really like the new shirt. It always takes me a while to get used to the shirt. I'm always like, do I like it? Don't I like it? But I actually do really like it. 300 people in the stream right now. That's amazing. Guys, if you could, I'd really appreciate it if you could tweet out the link. That would be amazing. You paid $1.99 and the app isn't working. Dude, I feel for you. I feel for you. I've actually got pretty good internet connection here, so I'm able to do the stream and watch in HD, which is grand. You like the red line at the back. Normally I don't like anything red on the kits, but I guess we have to do with what we got. Make do with what we got. Do I think Zuma's going to Everton? No, I don't think he's going to go. I think he's always loved being a Chelsea player, whether it's been at Chelsea or on loan. And I think he had a good season for Everton last season. And I think the fact we can't bring anyone in means that Zuma's going to be one of our first choice centre-backs. We hate Tottenham. Chelsea. Dude, the match started. Stop talking and watch. I mean, I've got my stream up and it's not started for me yet. The players are just walking out. I know that I'm a little bit late, but there's always going to be a slight delay online. So unless you're in the ground, I guess you won't be any further ahead of me than I am. Will I show the stream? Guys, I can't show the stream, and I'm not going to show the stream because I'm not going to have my YouTube channel banned. I'm going to do the best I can to give all of the information if you either can't afford to watch it or if you can't access the stream. Hopefully this stream is going to give you the best insight as to what is going on right now in Frank Lampard's first game in charge. Just watching the players shake hands and everything now. The referee, Michy Batshuayi, number 23, excited for him. Okay, looking at the starting 11 now, it looks as though we're going with a 4-2-3-1 formation. Casey Palmer starting on the left, Pedro on the right, Conor Gallagher playing in behind Batshuayi, Ethan Ampadu playing in kind of like a central midfield role alongside Danny Drinkwater, Kennedy starting at left back, Dujon Sterling starting at right back, Azpilicueta is in the middle. He's not playing at right back, which is exciting. Substitutes bench, Jamie Cumming, David Zappacosta, Trevor Chalobah, Kurt Zouma, Ian Matson, Lewis Baker, Bakayoko, I'm sure we'll see him, Izzy Brown, Billy Gilmore, Lucas Piazon, and Ike Ugbo. Almost said his name wrong there. Score prediction. I don't know anything about this Bohemians team. I'm not going to lie. I know none of their players at all. I'm going to say 3-1 Chelsea. I have no idea, in fact, what to expect from this. Tammy Abraham is better than Batshuayi. Well, Tammy's not in the squad because he's been on international duty. Darling, thank you very much. You know, there's like over 300 people watching live.
Really?
Ah! Oh, that's hot. Tilda's made me some
careful.
food. There's Frank. You can come in if you want.
I'm not fancy right now.
That's all right. Guys, look, got some pasta. I mean, it doesn't look very appetizing when it drips off the fork like that, but I promise you it is.
I just made it.
I know. 300 people watching live. I rate that. Bohemians are so shit. Quality of League of Ireland is embarrassing. Well, that bodes well for Frank's first game.
Is this on YouTube?
This is live streaming on YouTube, yeah.
I've never seen that before.
Player that I'm most excited to see in the game today. I'm actually really excited to see what Ethan Ampadu does in midfield. I want to see him boss it. Who's winning the league? City, again. Like, look at their signings.
Ooh,
it's
I have
crazy.
people say hi to me. Hello.
Tilda says hi.
Who's playing? Chelsea and...
Bohemians.
Oh, look at his hair.
It's cool, isn't he?
It must be hot.
What formation is it? It's 4-2-3-1. Michy Batshuayi up front alone. They're giving a minute silence right now, guys, which means I kind of feel awkward talking over the minute silence as I watch it. I'm always the same. If I'm watching on TV and there's a minute silence, I always like give a minute silence myself.
Do they have a?
Oh, it's a round of applause.
Do they have a silent minute for Hazard?
Tilda, that's not funny.
What?
They're having a round of applause for somebody, but it's not for Hazard, no. That's really awkward.
I thought they had it because he left.
For goodness sake. Is Billy Gilmore on the bench? I just read it out a second ago. I can't remember what I said. I think he is, yes. Come on, Chelsea.
Come on, Chelsea. Come on, Chelsea.
Looks so good seeing Frank on the sidelines with Jody Morris. Yeah, I told you.
I did not know that.
That's why you don't make stupid comments, darling, sometimes.
Did you like your cheese I put on your pasta?
I do, that's good cheese. Thank you for the cheese. How am I watching this? Guys, I'm going to keep saying this throughout the entire duration. This stream that you're watching right now on my YouTube channel will not be showing the footage of the match. I will simply be reacting and commentating.
Can I try some?
Yeah, you can. Do you want to take it away?
Do you not want it?
Yeah, of course I want it, but I can't be here feeding you. I'm here to watch the football. This is the transition of all Chelsea transitions. All right, the first kick of the football is about to happen in the Frank Lampard era. I'm a couple of minutes behind. Andre Wright. He's a Bohemians player. All right, we're out the blocks early. Pedro's running at them. Here we go. Let's see. How are we going to play? First few minutes, of course, it's just going to be easing into pre-season. Some of these players won't have kicked a football for quite a while, like a proper match. Nobody wants to listen to you. The stream is on another channel. All right, fair enough. Go for it. If you want to watch an illegal live stream, go ahead. Be my guest. Break the law. Hazard will win the Champions League. Okay, so tomorrow's video on this channel is a Football Manager video. And that's all I'm going to say. And that is in response to your Eden Hazard comment. Things happened.
Oh, do you...
Yeah, don't ruin it, please. Things happened. All right, we're keeping the ball nicely. A minute gone. I don't think we've given the ball away yet. Ethan Ampadu holding it up in the middle of the park. Places a nice ball towards Conor Gallagher. Good touch between him and Batshuayi there. Spreads it out wide. Chips it. Pedro's first touch. Takes his man on. This is really neat football from Chelsea. Pedro on the edge of the area. Nice little turn. And Bohemians defend well. Ethan Ampadu with a first slide tackle of the season, ladies and gentlemen. Ampadu comes in. Nice, I like this. It looks as though everyone's going for it, which is a really, really good sign. It looks like we're actually watching a decent game of football here. Ampadu is everywhere in the first 90 seconds.
Who's Gallagher's?
Conor Gallagher, he's a youngster. Oh! Okay, Bohemians are actually looking pretty decent. All right, Sterling wins the header. Here is the Bohemians number 9. He's got it on his right foot. Has a go! Goes just wide of the post. Caballero watches it go past. Good play from Bohemians, and it's almost 1-0. The score is still 0-0. 2 minutes gone.
Wait, hold on. Who's the goalkeeper?
Willie Caballero, our number 2.
What happened to Kepa?
Kepa's not in the squad because it's pre-season. Kepa doesn't need to play this game. He knows he's the number 1.
Oh, so it's not really an important game?
No.
Okay.
It's just because it's Frank's first game.
I haven't seen that goalkeeper before. I haven't paid attention.
What, Willie Caballero?
Yeah. I've heard his name, but I haven't really seen him.
Better than Martin Tyler. Well, when I really get into things very soon, you'll see. I used to actually do commentary for Gloucester City Football Club. I used to go down, they used to play their football matches at Wadham Road, which is Cheltenham Town's home ground. And I used to go down there and I used to do it for local radio. I was in the commentary box. It's pretty cool. You get like one of the old school traditional mics you have to hold up to your mouth. You get a team sheet. And obviously I didn't know any of the players. I think I played the matches I did. They were playing against like, do you know what? I can't even remember. It was some like conference team. Can I speak Swedish? Jag pratar lite svenska. Okay, Batshuayi is looking rusty. I'm going to say that so far. He definitely needs these pre-season minutes, that's for sure. Danny Drinkwater looks like he's flagging already as well, which is not ideal. Have I made a fantasy team? Not yet. I usually wait until as long as possible, but I will start a fantasy league here on this channel and we can all join it. How does that sound?
Hi, chick.
This is so tasty.
Hello. Do you like it?
Yeah, this is
I
so good.
improvised. I had Tex-Mex sauce in it.
Guys, I was going to order on Uber Eats. I was going to spend like 25 quid on a takeaway. And then my amazing girlfriend. Bro, is that my sister? No, this is my girlfriend. What am I eating? What's in this, by the way?
Okay, so it's a tomato sauce with halloumi and mushrooms.
Tomato man.
And then I put some tomato sauce and some hot Tex-Mex sauce. I improvised.
I feel like you've been a bit stingy with the halloumi. I haven't had a bit yet.
You know, I put all of them in your bowl. There's like nothing left in the pan.
I don't believe her.
Maybe it melted.
How am I watching the match? Okay, yet again, I'm sure this is going to be a question every 5 minutes. I've paid £11 to watch all of the Chelsea pre-season games on the Chelsea website. I believe it's also available on the Fifth Stand app. All right, here we go. Conor Gallagher in the middle of the park. Gives it to Danny Drinkwater. Chelsea playing a bit of keep ball. Kennedy on the left. I want to see Kennedy getting forward. I don't want to see him just like playing in the traditional left back in role. He's got to be a wing back for me. That's what he's best at. All right, Danny Drinkwater gives it to Pedro. Nice little knock on towards Sterling. Sterling's beaten to the ball though. Good to see him getting forward on the right-hand side. I think when you've got Pedro in front of you, it's easy to have the confidence to go forward though, to be fair.
The mushroom did not ruin the dish, and scrambled eggs, for someone who said that.
Is that they're asking what your favourite egg is?
Yeah, and yours. What's yours? Fried, poached, or scrambled? Scrambled. If it's without a butter.
I like a bit of everything, to be honest. Heard I'm going to the Chelsea-Leicester match. Well, you heard wrong. I didn't get a flipping ticket, which sucks. I'm trying my best to get one way or another. We'll see. You just heard from the commentators that one of the Bohemians players works as a salesman. This is what's fun about pre-season. You know, we come up against teams that would never be able to compete in the Premier League, but because we don't play our strongest 11, we get to see exactly where some of these fringe players actually stand in terms of ever being able to play for Chelsea.
Oh,
All
yeah.
right.
Someone asked if I'm a Chelsea fan.
Of course.
If you want to see my Chelsea banter, you can follow me on Twitter.
Oh, just classic giving yourself shout-outs now. What I've seen so far in the first 5 minutes, Conor Gallagher, he does like a ping. He's trying to spread the ball. He's missed a couple of passes so far, but he's giving it a go. He's being ambitious. I like that. Is my girlfriend British? No, she's Swedish. We're in Sweden right now. Welcome to the stream. Anybody who's just joined, we are doing a little live commentary, analysis, reaction, whatever you want to call it, for Chelsea versus Bohemians in Ireland as I sit here in Sweden watching on the screen. I've paid the £2 per match so that you don't have to. Although it is Frank Lampard's first game, I advise that you do it. Here's Batshuayi on the edge of the area. Good tackle. Again, his first touch needs to improve. I'm seeing this within 7 minutes of pre-season. Batshuayi needs these minutes. Desperately needs these minutes. Hashtag free Rocky from Sweden. How crazy is that? ASAP Rocky is in jail and Logan Paul is trying to get him out. Is it hard learning English? Tilda, when did you learn English?
In Sweden, we start to learn English when we're 6.
There you go. Is Reece James with the team? No. I don't even think Reece James is on the bench, which is a shame. I was looking forward to seeing him. I'm not a season ticket holder. Mishi is a B-Tech Morata. No, Morata's gone now. We can stop talking about him. I made a video talking about Morata once. That's it. He doesn't get mentioned again from me. Although I've seen that Diego Costa might be going to Wolves now, which to me is even more like sad than going to Everton.
You should show everyone your bowl. Because you...
Oh. I was like, look at this. Hello. What's going on, guys? All right, someone said 1-0 Chelsea, so I'm going to pay close attention. Here's Conor Gallagher again in the middle. Gives it to Kennedy. Good to see him getting forward. Here's Kennedy. Yes, taking on his man. Go on, Kennedy. Go on, son. Have a dig. Love that. Batshuayi. Yes, 1-0. First goal of pre-season. The first goal of the Frank Lampard era is my man, Michy Batshuayi. Sticks it in the top corner. We were just slagging off his first touch, but that is a good finish.
Was that Batshuayi?
Yeah, opened up his body and sticks it in.
On your arm?
Yeah, guy I have on my wrist. That was all about Kennedy, though. Kennedy being brave, getting forward, not afraid to take on his man, getting a shot away. That's a good finish from Batshuayi. The pressure was on, the keeper was closing him down, and he scores from just outside the 6-yard box. 1-0 to Chelsea. Get in.
What's your predictions?
I said 3-1 to Chelsea.
3-1.
Yeah. Good stuff, guys. 9 minutes into pre-season, we've already got our first goal.
Mishi's surname. Who's Mishi?
Mishi's Batshuayi.
Batshuayi.
Here we go again. He just gave it away. This is so funny. Okay, it's a free kick to Chelsea on the edge of the area. We might see someone bend this one. I think Kennedy's gone to pick up the ball. Frank's got his hand over his lips. He's keeping coy. Chatting to Jody Morris with, obviously, us not being able to see. Okay, what do we got? Edge of the area. Pedro's going to take the free kick. Danny Drinkwater's over it as well. Ethan Ampadu's gone back to chat to Caballero. I want to see Pedro whip this in off the crossbar. That's what I would like. That's an ideal world. Or Danny Drinkwater just, you know, sticking one under the wall. That would be nice as well, wouldn't it, really? Come on, Chelsea. Okay, Pedro's going to take it. Pedro hits it. Oh, that's awful. That's awful. Pedro has just had a little X against his name when it comes to who lines up for free kicks next season on the edge of the area. I agree with the commentary. They're just saying Pedro deserved to have a go there. He did deserve to have a go. That's fine.
It's a little bit annoying that I can't hear the commentary.
To be honest, I've got the commentary really low as well.
Do you?
Yeah.
Someone said that I should put on a Chelsea shirt, but you didn't bring mine from London, did you? I have one Chelsea shirt.
You do. Let me go and see if I can... All right, 10 minutes gone, 1-0 to Chelsea. Michy Batshuayi with the first goal of the Frank Lampard era.
Who's he?
Conor Gallagher.
Oh, is that the youngster?
Yeah, I've been impressed with him so far.
Is he better than Hudson-Odoi?
No, he's got a bit of work to do.
When is Hudson-Odoi back?
He's injured at the moment, but he's back kind of like running around a little bit.
And when do you think Loftus-Cheek will be back?
Christmas, if we're lucky. Guys, I can't even put the sound of the game on because it's the commentary from Chelsea TV. It's not, honestly, I'd love to. Go on, Michy. Michy's in again. Again, he needs these games and he needs these minutes to build up that pace that will enable him to get past that last man. But he's in the right positions, Batshuayi. He's just got to work on his first touch so far. My girlfriend has some knowledge of football. I'm very lucky. I mean, she does have a good teacher.
Well, I didn't know a single bit before I met George.
It's true.
I just played New Star Soccer.
To be fair, your first match was an FA Cup final and your second match was a World Cup semi-final. All right. Yes, Conor Gallagher again, trying to take on his man. Batshuayi's got the ball. He tries to play in the through ball. Batshuayi giving it away again. I'm going to be honest. I've not been impressed with the batsman so far, despite his goal. Good finish, but he keeps on giving it away. And obviously, this is his time to shine. And whether it's against Bohemians or not, you've got to be showing. If you're trying to lead the line for Chelsea, particularly with the Champions League campaign coming up, you've got to fill Frank with some confidence. And right now, as a fan watching this, I'm not filled with the most confidence as to Batshuayi being the main man to lead the line right now. Ampadu gives it to Azpilicueta. Azpilicueta is tackled from behind. It looked like that was a foul. Bohemians number 9. He's got an attempt to get a shot on goal here. Decides to pass it out wide. And Willy Caballero comes and puts it out for a corner. Again, poor defending from Chelsea there. Azpilicueta dispossessed far too easily, trying to take the ball out from defence. Should have got rid of it early. Their number 9 looks decent. I don't know anything about him, but he looks all right, to be fair.
Who's Ampadu?
Guy with dreadlocks.
Oh.
Is Ampadu in midfield? Ethan Ampadu is in midfield. Joe Hopes hates Azpilicueta. I don't think you can hate Azpilicueta. I think he's been probably our bargain signing of the last few years. 4-2-3-1 formation. Yes, Cameron Welch, it is. Caitlin says, who do you support?
Chelsea, of course. And AIK in Sweden.
I
Especially Loftus-Cheek.
Especially Ruben. All right, Ethan Ampadu at the back.
Now when Hazard is gone.
Where do I think Everton will finish next season? 7th. Here's Ethan Ampadu. He's pulling the strings in the middle, Ampadu. He goes for that's a brilliant ball towards Dujon Sterling, who takes on the right back, gives it to Pedro on the edge of the area. Pedro sticks it through to Conor Gallagher. Gallagher pulls it back, but Batshuayi had made the run and it was just a little bit too far behind him. Good football though from Chelsea, and it all comes from Ampadu in the middle. Good slide tackle from Danny Drinkwater. Okay, that's ridiculous, ref. Referee's just blown up for a foul from Drinkwater. That looked like a really nice sliding tackle from him there. Poor decision.
Someone said, does your girlfriend idolise Zlatan? I don't really, but my family knows him, so I've met him when I was a kid, which I think is quite cool.
All right, Bohemians players just absolutely skinned Kennedy, our left back. Getting into the box, good run, but Kennedy does well. And then he also wins the second ball as well. Good defending from Kennedy. Not really what he's known for, but he's gone in at left back today. Maybe that's an option for Frank next season. Come on, Chelsea. Yes, Jonathan.
Do you want more food?
Is there any more?
I made lots. I made for like
yes,
4 people.
please.
I can't make for like one.
Thank you, darling. Very nice.
You want cheese on it?
Yeah. Yes, please. That was really good. Thank you. All right, guys, what are we saying? Those of you that are watching the stream and listening to me, you are particularly in my good books right now. Really appreciate that. We're managing to keep over a couple of hundred consistently, which is awesome. Chelsea coming forward again. Danny Drinkwater gives it out wide to Pedro. Pedro tries a little through ball to Batshuayi. It's a little bit too close to the goalkeeper. We won't blame him for that one. That was not the best pass from Pedro, but a nice idea nonetheless. All right, Chelsea winning it back in the middle. Danny Drinkwater gives it to Ampadu. Knocks it forward to Casey Palmer, who's just biding his time, waiting for the run. Batshuayi's made the run down the lines again, but Bohemians defend it well and get the ball away. 15 minutes gone, guys. 1-0 to Chelsea. Michy Batshuayi with the first goal of the Frank Lampard era in the 8th minute. Batshuayi's got the ball back again here. Gives it to Conor Gallagher. Those two starting to link up quite nicely. They're always looking for one another, which is nice. Gallagher playing just behind Batshuayi. Who is Palmer? Casey Palmer. Here's Danny Drinkwater again. Looking for the ball out wide to Dujon Sterling. Sterling, are we going to see him take on his man? He tries to. Goes on the outside. Gets in a decent ball. That's a wonderful ball into the box. Batshuayi needs to be on his toes and attacking that one. That was a decent ball. Bit of confusion at them between those guys at the back there. The defender and centre-back for Bohemians. Good finish from Batshuayi. They're just showing that again. Kennedy went for it. It looks like he chested it down and took it on himself. Decent. Hudson-Odoi or Pedro. I personally want to see Hudson-Odoi be given the nod this season. Pedro's obviously playing this match here, which is a friendly. All right, Willy Caballero's got it at the back for Chelsea. Good commentary. Trying my best. Trying to keep it a mixture of like commentating the game and chatting to you guys here. Why haven't I done a football channel earlier? Don't ask. I've been meaning to do this for so long. Conor Gallagher running at his man again. He does very well. Plays a nice little ball to Pedro. Good defending from the Bohemians, man. Sticks his toe out and comes away with the ball. This guy's decent. They're left back or centre back or wherever it is. He actually looks quite good. Decent on the ball. I'm very surprised you've stopped watching Love Island to come and participate in my live stream.
It's because I know that if I watch it, you'll make me rewatch it with you.
Guys, I'm not going to lie. She's got me into Love Island.
Not because that's really my thing, but it is quite entertaining.
What am I eating? Tilda's made me some nice pasta. Got some kidney beans in there. Got some mushrooms in there. A bit of halloumi. Bit of grated cheese on top. It's pretty decent, to be honest.
Favourite Love Islander? Lucy.
It's got to be Anton. What a legend.
Yeah, Anton.
What a nice guy. Like, if you meet Anton down the paper shop, you forget to buy milk because you're there talking to Anton for a while. And you go home and you're like,
Anton and Lucy
buy the milk. What's my take on Bulka leaving? I mean, if PSG come knocking on your door, what are you going to say? You're not going to say no.
Anton is a nonce.
Don't engage with that kind of conversation, darling.
Sorry. I'm not sure what that means. You can still know that. I'm
Also, guys, by the way, we're like 2 weeks behind on Love Island, so...
Yeah, do not spoil anything.
You saying that has now made it spoilers.
It doesn't matter.
Would I ever do another FIFA series? Unfortunately, I draw the line there. I will do a Football Manager series eventually, but no FIFA. I'm drawing the line at that.
Stop it.
Tilda, don't engage in Love Island spoiler talk, please.
It's because I secretly want to know.
What do I think about Arsenal? That's it. Just a little giggle. Chelsea with the transfer ban, I think it's going to be fine. Easier to work with the academy, make the academy better. Absolutely. We've got one of the best academies in football. It's time we started to use it. Kennedy can be a backup left-back to Alonso. The thing is, Emerson, is, in my opinion, is our first choice left-back. Alonso is a better left-back than Kennedy, in my opinion. So I don't think Kennedy's going to want to stay at Chelsea and be a third choice left-back, because I don't think he wants to be a left-back, if I'm being honest. At Newcastle, he was playing a little bit further forward. And he's an exciting player going forward. Even for Chelsea, he's been good going forward in the games that he has played for us. He's an exciting player. And even for the Batshuayi goal that we've just seen here today, he was running at players. He tried to get a shot away, which is what I want to see from my left-back. So we'll see. Answer the comments more. Guys, I'm trying my best. I think I'm doing a pretty good job.
Someone said, do you think Lampard will be out at Christmas?
Lampard is a snake. Does that player... Have you got a Derby County player in your bio? What do I think the realistic goal is this season? I think, obviously, with Chelsea, it's always to win trophies. And I really would like to see a good cup run. I'd love to see us win the FA Cup again. My expectations for the Champions League is get us out the group stages. If we can get a good draw... All right, 2 seconds. Conor Gallagher's just taken it. Just outside the box. He's trying to find Batshuayi again. I'm liking this. But he loses the ball. Good run in the Champions League. Get us out the group stages. No matter who we get in our Champions League group, we have to get out the group. And yeah, from the knockout rounds, we've seen us win before when we're under the cosh, when we're against it. So, quarterfinal of the Champions League would be amazing. Top 4 would be amazing. And an FA Cup win would be amazing. They're the main competitions we're worried about. Nice Carabao Cup run as well. I mean, we're going to be using the youngsters this season anyway, so I think the Carabao Cup has got to be up there for us. We saw Frank do very well for Derby last season in the Carabao Cup, so I think he wants to win the trophy. Am I going to Old Trafford first game? I didn't get tickets, and even if I did, I couldn't because I'm actually doing a work trip that weekend at Boardmasters Festival, so I will be watching on a big screen. Have I been to Hungary? Budapest, yes, very good place. When they were Chelsea, actually, went video away last year. All right. Again, Ethan Ampadu, left foot, right foot, doesn't matter what foot, Ampadu knows what to do. Azpilicueta gives it to Gallagher, gives it back to Drinkwater, little 1-2 on the edge of the area with Batshuayi, Danny Drinkwater retaining possession nicely. Good football from Chelsea. Danny Drinkwater's actually doing all right, you know, I'm impressed. What are you laughing at?
Do you reckon he drinks a lot of water?
Do you think he drinks a lot of water? Oh, I hope so.
As a Swede, I find that name funny. Maybe it's a common name.
Right then.
Who's your favourite player now and Hazard has gone?
Who's my favourite Chelsea player now? N'Golo Kante. You know, he follows me on Twitter. He actually followed me on Twitter 2 days before he signed for Chelsea.
Oh, Chan my.
Pretty cool. All right, Bohemians getting forward. Go on, Pedro. Yes. Do you know what the one thing is I love about Pedro? He never stops running. He's always on the move. Ampadu, brilliant again. He's my man of the match so far, guys, so far. Ethan Ampadu, Casey Palmer. That's a lovely ball to Batshuayi. He's got it on his right foot. Takes a shot, deflects out for a Chelsea corner. Really nice football, though, from Casey Palmer. Can I give you all the youngsters that won't play as a favour? You know what? I think there will be a little thing going on between Chelsea and Derby, and I'd probably expect a couple of Chelsea players might go back to Derby on loan. I don't know if it will be in the agreement that they have to do that at Chelsea. Obviously, we've got Vitesse as our go-to club to loan players. But I totally expect a few of these youngsters to go back to the Championship on loan, and Derby would be an obvious one after we saw Mason Mount do so well the last season, and Tomori. Lampard is a shit manager. Know it as a Derby fan. Kind of feel like that was a little bit bitter, just because he's no longer your manager. Sorry to say it. What do I think of Bohemians? I mean, considering this isn't Chelsea's strongest team, they're getting outplayed. They've got forward a couple of times. Their number 9 looks semi-decent up front. All right, Casey Palmer on the edge of the area, goes for a shot. Good block from the Bohemian centre-back. And Ethan Ampadu again, winning the header, but the foul has been given by the referee.
Someone has asked, I think, about 4 times how we met. And there's a video on your channel.
There is a video on my main YouTube channel.
We met at a party in Bali. There is a very long video about how we met, if someone wants to watch it.
Yeah.
I'm very proud of that. I made that in like 10 minutes.
Van Ginkel needs to be sold. You know what? I'm a big Football Manager fan. Van Ginkel is easy cash on Football Manager. But at the same time, we've never really seen him being given a chance. So, my favourite Chelsea match that I've been to at the Bridge, I went to the Chelsea-Barcelona 4-2. And I don't think there'll ever be another game like that. All right, guys, we're getting towards 45 minutes of being live, 24 minutes in the game. Frank Lampard has not moved from that position, this position that I'm in right now. He's not moved from that for every single time the camera pans to him. Van Ginkel is decent.
Who's Van Ginkel? Is he on Bohemians?
He's a Chelsea player who's been on loan for, like, forever.
I haven't heard his name.
He's not that young anymore,
He
either,
sounds
to be
Dutch.
honest.
Where is he from?
Netherlands.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Have you got George to watch Swedish football? Yeah, he actually bought tickets to an AIK and Hammarby game, but he bought the tickets in the wrong end, so my dad came geared up in the wrong end.
That's true. I actually thought, I'll buy my girlfriend's dad tickets to his favourite team. Bought it in the Hammarby end, didn't I? Classic.
Oh, it's fine. We just put a jacket on.
To be fair, if Van Ginkel goes to Derby, he'll be amazing for you guys. How hard will it be to play without Eden Hazard this season? You know what? Even if we were talking about him leaving Real Madrid, we'd be talking about a team that would struggle to fill the boots of a guy who's that good. The fact that it's Chelsea and we are not able to sign anybody, of course we're going to miss Hazard, but I think everyone's realistic that we know that we've got good players that can come in to replace him, but we're not expecting the same fireworks that we would expect from Hazard playing week in, week out. You take Van Ginkel at Newcastle. I think he's good enough to play for a Premier League club. If you're a newly promoted side like a Villa or Norwich, Sheffield United, you've got to be looking at some of these Chelsea players for loans, for sure.
I also want to say thank you for the lovely comments that people say about us.
That's nice.
And about me.
Alex Atwell, thoughts on Kurt Zuma? Think him and Rudiger will do bits, both pacey and very strong. I completely agree. I think Zuma's always been deserving of a chance at Chelsea. Guys, I'm not going to lie, I feel sorry for Newcastle. I said it in my video the other day, like, Steve Bruce, they've gone from talking about Jose Mourinho and a takeover to Steve Bruce. Like, they deserve so much better.
Are you done? You don't do no more?
I'm actually alright for now. That was quite good. Thank you. It's really nice. You're the best. Okay, Ethan Ampadu is pulling strings. Darren Clark is clearly watching the same game as me. The only problem is he's actually down right now. He's holding his left leg. This looks a little bit serious, actually. Frank has got his hand away from his mouth now. Everyone's looking ever so slightly pensive on the sidelines. Ethan Ampadu looks like he's in a bit of pain. 2 physios have come onto the pitch. We're looking now as a challenge from their number 8. Oh, that does look nasty on his left leg. Inside of the ankle, according to the commentary here in my right ear.
I do think he should cut his head.
To be honest, I think if you're playing in a position in the middle of the midfield and you're a player as dynamic as Ampadu is with like these lunging tackles and stuff, I feel like you're always going to have these knocks. He's actually walking off the pitch right now. It's going to be interesting to see whether Frank decides to just bring him off and not take any chances with it, or if he's going to allow him to carry on. It looks like he's ready to go straight back on. Conor Gallagher gives it back to the Bohemians goalkeeper. Where would I play Ampadu? I'd actually play him in the position he's in now. I think he could be a decent centre-back, but I think playing in front of the defenders is the strongest position for him, from what I've seen of him as a professional footballer so far. Bring back the FIFA videos. I've said this a few times. I'm not going to be bringing back the FIFA videos. That's like a chapter of my life I don't want to go back to. I want to just play FIFA when I'm like hanging out with my friends, having a few beers and stuff. Thoughts on Conor Gallagher so far? I've been impressed with what I've seen in the first 27 minutes. I feel like he's looking for that link-up play with Batshuayi, considering he's playing just behind Mishi. It makes a lot of sense. He's been trying a couple of sprayed balls out wide. He's not frightened to go for a long ball, which I like the look of. He's playing with a smile on his face as well, which is something that's nice to see. Batshuayi here gives it back. Casey Palmer, he's inside the box, trying to get it onto his right. And again, Bohemians defend it well, but Casey Palmer manages to maintain the possession. We see it with Danny Drinkwater. Gives it outside to Dujon Sterling, who once again, in the Bohemians half, he keeps hold of the ball nicely. Ampadu, Chelsea controlling the possession really well under pressure here, which is good to see. Danny Drinkwater gives it out to Kennedy, who's looking to burst forward again now. Kennedy's first thought whenever he gets the ball is to run with it. Kennedy looking for the through ball to Batshuayi, and it's defended well again by Bohemians, but Chelsea get it back with captain Azpilicueta. Good pace from Chelsea. I'm liking this right now. Really liking this. Watch my new Gallagher video if you want to see more of him. To be honest, I need to spend more time watching different Chelsea YouTubers' videos, to be honest, because I don't watch enough. What formation are we using today? We've got Willie in goal, 4 at the back, 2 in front of him in Lampard'S and Drinkwater, 3 in front of him, and then Mishi leading the line up front on his own. Do I want Bakayoko to be a part of the Chelsea squad? Do you know what? It's the same with everybody. If you have a bad first season in the Premier League as a young player, you have to give them some time. Bakayoko's gone on loan. He was pretty decent for AC Milan at times last season, so I think he deserves at least a chance. Again, Ethan Lampard'S come back on the pitch. He wins the ball back after Sterling misses the tackle. Very impressed with him. The score is currently Bohemians 0, Chelsea 1 after 29 minutes in Ireland.
Where are they playing?
In Ireland, Bohemians. Danny Drinkwater driving forward. He's looking for Michy Batshuayi. Batshuayi is in the box, gets it on his right foot. It's pulled back. And Conor Gallagher has hit that, and I think that has ended up in Scotland. That's gone way over the crossbar. Not the best of efforts from him. All right, guys, I'm going to head and I'm not leaving the stream. I'm probably just going to tweet it out again. Oh, geez, some people getting a bit aggy. I'm not joining when I've just paid $1.99 to watch the game. All right, no dramas. Palace are going to be struggling next season. I think for Palace, if they somehow manage to keep hold of Zaha, then they'll be all right. But he's going to go now, surely. Is Dujon Sterling better than Zappacosta? From what I've seen so far, no. I don't think so at this point. But again, he's getting minutes. That's all we can do. We're just going to sort of look with what we've got. I hear a lot of people are having issues with the stream. £2 for 15 minutes. Yeah, if it doesn't work, people should be 100% trying to get their money back, because I think it's a bit of a joke, to be honest. Stop doing coke. Your nose won't run if you stop. But guys, come on. Just got a bit of a sniffle. It's warm in here.
I do like George's haircut, by the way. Someone asked in Swedish if I like it.
Guys, if the stream isn't working, you're in the right place. I'm trying to give as best analysis as I possibly can. In moments when it looks as though the game's getting exciting, we're turning from analysis into commentary. So if the stream isn't working for you, this is the place to be. And if this goes down well today, which I'm really enjoying this so far, I think this is definitely going to be something that I will be doing again in the future. The stream completely down. My app isn't working because I'm not using the app. I'm watching it on the Chelsea FC website. chelseafc.com/en/v videos/v/Chelsea TV. Bohemians now coming forward, 31 minutes into the game. It's a nice little through ball. Again, Kennedy missing out on the challenge. Good defending though. Conor Gallagher back there defending well, and he gets it away with his left, and it deflects out, and it'll be, no, it's not gone out of play. Okay, that's poor from Conor Gallagher there. It's a good ball in from the Bohemians. Good header away from our captain, Azpilicueta, and Ethan Lampard'S can bring the ball out of defence. Spreads it out wide. That's a wonderful ball from Lampard'S with his left foot. Michy Batshuayi. He's now one-on-one with the goalkeeper. He's got defenders running at him. He's still waiting for people to come forward here. Batshuayi holding the ball up nicely. It's a wonderful ball from Lampard'S. Batshuayi's turned his man. Still got hold of the ball here, though. Players are trying to get into the box. Casey Palmer's in the box. So's Danny Drinkwater. Batshuayi's holding up the ball nicely. Gives it to Drinkwater. This is good football from Chelsea. Batshuayi couldn't have done much more there. Showing his strength, showing his ball control. Ethan Lampard'S gives it to Guy. I don't know how to say his name, to be honest. Guy. Someone please help me with pronunciation. Guehi. Dreadful pronunciation for me. I apologise. If I was actually commentating properly and getting paid for it right now, I'd have done my research on how to pronounce his name. All right, Dujon Sterling out on the right-hand side. Chelsea maintaining possession nicely. The opportunity didn't quite arise, but the best thing is we've kept the ball and we've not just gone for a shot when it wasn't the best option. Here's Batshuayi with his back to goal. Gives it to Danny Drinkwater. Now Kennedy at left back, looking to get forward again. Casey Palmer holding the ball up nicely. Danny Drinkwater pulling some of the strings now in the middle. He's getting more of an influence in the game. Pedro, back to Casey Palmer. He's looking for that long-range shot. Casey Palmer's shot is blocked again. He's had a couple of long-range shots that have been blocked. It's nice to see him going for it. Now Danny Drinkwater sliding in again. Danny Drinkwater loses the ball. Dujon Sterling out-muscled as the Bohemians' number 9 is running towards the goal. He's looking to get it on his right foot to get a shot away. And Ethan Lampard'S again comes back and puts him off. Ethan Lampard'S has been brilliant in this first 33 minutes. He's been absolutely fantastic. All right. Who am I most impressed with so far? From the first 33 minutes of this, Ethan Ampadu looks very, very good. Batshuayi, he scored the goal, and it was a good instinctive finish. He kind of had to get the ball out of his feet quickly, put it into the top corner. He's been decent. Danny Drinkwater's looked pretty good as well. As Pilaqueta, of course, he's the captain. He's probably the most experienced player on the pitch right now, other than Pedro. He's looked good as well. Willie's not been tested in goal, so I can't really comment on him. Kennedy, again, he's trying to get forward. He looks decent. Casey Palmer's had a couple of goes from long range, and Conor Gallagher's been good. All in all, 34 minutes gone. I've been impressed with everybody so far. Dujon Sterling, I think he kind of looks a little bit underweight currently up against these Bohemians defenders. When he gets forward, he's being outmuscled far too often, but you know, that will come with age. All right, Casey Palmer blocks the defensive clearance. He's chasing down the Bohemians goalkeeper. Nice little bit of goalkeeping there from him with his left foot. Casey Palmer's just dived in. The referees let it go. Good bit of play from Bohemians as they take the ball away. Ethan Ampadu again goes flying in, but he misses the tackle this time. Bohemians coming forward. It's 3 up against 4. It's their number 7. He goes for goal, and Willie Caballero forced to make his first save of the game. He decides to punch it away. It was hit with a bit of venom. Probably good that he didn't go to catch it. We don't want to see him fumbling it and it going in the back of the net in the first game in pre-season. But Chelsea there, with the first time that it looks as though they've been under threat from Bohemians going forward. Can't wait for us to spend all this money from this game wisely. Yeah, I mean, who knows? Was Lampard my first choice manager? I was obviously sceptical, as was everybody, with Frank coming in at first. But as soon as I realised what it meant, and as soon as I allowed myself to get excited about the prospect, 100% he's my first choice manager. And now we're going to back him until the end, however long that may be. It all depends on Chelsea board's expectations and what happens this season. Do I know how much money we have to spend? Well, we don't. It doesn't matter how much money we have to spend because we can't spend any. Good play, Willie Caballero, under pressure, collecting the ball. I think Willie Caballero is a really, really good, experienced keeper to have as a number 2. All right, 35 minutes gone. Bohemians 0, Chelsea 1. Sorry, guys, just had to burp a little bit there. JT to come back at some point. It would be nice, wouldn't it? Imagine JT is Chelsea's assistant. Hey?
How good is my pasta?
How good is it? It's really good. It was very nice. All right, still over 200 of you in here live. Thank you very much to everybody who's turned up to this. We've almost been live now for an hour. Really enjoying this. I kind of miss doing live streams. Was selling Morata a bad decision given that Chelsea can't sign anyone? You know what? If he doesn't want to be at the club, I don't want him at the club. It's as simple as that. I made a video saying it could be a disaster, and that was like a hypothetical thing and a hypothetical statement based on if Diego Costa goes back to another Premier League club that could be our rival for next season. But I think in terms of whether or not I'd rather have Morata in the squad, definitely not, particularly when we could sell him for the amount of money that we did. I think we've done an incredible bit of business there, pretty much recouping what we spent on him. Bohemians coming forward now. They've got their number 7, who just had that shot a minute ago on the edge of the area. He's got the ball again now, trying to get it on his right foot. He definitely looks more confident on his right. Now it's the Bohemians number 27. I apologise, I don't know the names of these Bohemians players. Not really done any research on this, to be honest. All right, now Bohemians number 8. They're looking to get a shot on goal. Azpilicueta doing very well. And Batshuayi doing well to put the pressure on. Bohemians giving away a throw-in. Would I sell Bakayoko or keep him? That is what pre-season is for. I'm hoping that we see Bakayoko come on in the second half. And I'd really like to see him do well, to be honest. I think Chelsea fans in particular, we kind of have these players that we don't like. And even when they do well, we want to say they're doing bad. For example, Willian. Our fan base is so sceptical of Willian. For good reason as well, I think, to an extent, because he's been a mainstay in our team and his goals and assists have not really been as high as they should be for a player like that he supposedly offers what he does. So I think obviously Bakayoko's not really been given a chance. When he had his season, he didn't do very well, but we'll see what he does in pre-season. I'm pretty sure we're going to see him in the second half. And from what I saw of him at Milan at times, he was pretty good. So we've got to give everybody a chance. I don't think we should be trying to offload anybody, really, until we've seen what we've got available to us. Danny Drinkwater again giving away a foul in the middle. Yes, guys, what are we saying? 1-0, 39 minutes into the Frank Lampard era. Are we playing better than last season? I don't think we played that bad last season, to be honest. I think it was a bit flat at times, but we finished third in the Premier League, for goodness sake, and we won the Europa League and lost against Man City in a Capital One Cup final. We didn't have a bad season at all. We had a very good season, in my opinion. Casey Palmer is very good. He's having a decent game. I like his confidence. He's always looking to shoot from outside the box, which is decent. All right, here he is again. Casey Palmer. That's a lovely through ball. Michy Batshuayi trying to get it onto his left foot. He almost falls down. He manages to keep control of the ball. And Batshuayi gets a shot away with his left foot. It's going to be a Chelsea corner. Good ball control there from Batshuayi. Gets it into the box, and it's a good save from the Bohemians goalkeeper. It was a deflected effort. Goes out for a corner. But Casey Palmer with the no-look ball. Nice bit of confidence from him again. Casey Palmer, Batshuayi manages to stay on his feet, and it's a deflected shot. Chelsea have a corner with 5 minutes to go until the second half, to the end of the first half. Mason Mount and Tammy Abraham are not even on the bench. Ball's played in from Pedro. Comes towards Batshuayi. Oof, Azpilicueta almost getting on the end of it there, but the Bohemians goalkeeper keeps hold of the ball. 40 minutes gone now, 5 minutes to go until half-time. I think Chelsea will just be looking to keep the ball now, not concede before half-time. It's been a very, very good first half. I've been impressed with what I've seen. Batshuayi again getting his head on it, and Azpilicueta almost putting it in from that resulting corner. Good stuff. Kennedy wins the header. Ethan Ampadu keeping the possession, giving it to Azpilicueta at the back. Here's Danny Drinkwater in the middle for Chelsea, who gives the ball away in the middle. Bohemians can now come forward, and that is a foul from Pedro. I think it's a foul that he needed to make. The referee gets in the way of the ball, and he demands that the free kick is taken again as Danny Drinkwater kicks it away. All right. Good stuff. Almost half-time. CFC 1-0 up against Bohemians. And we've been live now for over an hour. Things going well. CFC talk, analysis, and commentary live right now over on my YouTube channel. Boom. Okay, I'm just gonna tweet this out again, guys. Any support from you on Twitter, whatever it may be, is greatly appreciated. Tweet. Boom. All right, let's see what's going down over here. Okay. Oh, that was almost an incredible ball again from Casey Palmer. 4 minutes to go until half-time. The commentary in my ear, by the way, from the Chelsea TV guys, is all pretty positive. Oh. I'm actually going to take the headphones off for a while. My ears are getting a bit sweaty. That's the only problem with noise-cancelling headphones. They're ever so slightly warm, shall we say. All right, goal kick to Bohemians. I'm ready for half-time now, I'm not going to lie. I want to see how many changes, whether the formation changes, and who stays on, if anyone stays on in the second half. I think Frank will be happy with what he's seen so far. I think there's definitely some players that are looking good. Kennedy heads it down to Azpilicueta, but there's another Chelsea man down in the middle. Do I want to see Giroud as first or second choice or third choice? You know what? I think every single Chelsea striker, be it Olivier Giroud, Tammy Abraham, or Michy Batshuayi, have all got an equal chance. Like I said in my video the other day, Giroud has never been a starting striker, be it for Arsenal or Chelsea. So I don't think he is the player that we can go to play for 38 matches next season as our go-to man up front. Tammy Abraham, yes, he's done very well in the Championship, but is that going to convert to Champions League and the Premier League? We'll have to see. He definitely deserves the chance. He got promoted last season with Aston Villa and was a big reason as to why they got promoted. So I'd love to see him stay at the club. I think the fact we've now sold Morata means that we're not looking to offload any other strikers. I think there's definitely teams that will be interested in taking Tammy on loan or at least making an offer for him. Same with Batshuayi. It looks to me as though Kennedy is down injured now. The physio's on again. For some reason, guys, the chat has disappeared from, which is annoying. The chat is back again on my screen now. Just joined the stream. What are your thoughts on Frank's first game so far? Why Pigs? You know what? So far, so good. I am pretty excited. Few Chelsea fans in the crowd. I almost went to Ireland. I should have gone, to be honest, to this game. I'm just going to quickly turn the light on behind me. Who are the 4 centre-backs that make your squad? It's got to be David Luiz, Rudiger, Zuma, and Christensen for me. I think, again, you could have Ampadu in there as a centre-back if need be. You could also have Azpilicueta as a centre-back if need be. For some reason, the chat keeps disappearing, which is really frustrating. So I'm going to drag my window open that is on YouTube on my laptop, scroll across to just have the chat there next to the live stream. Can I do that? I should be able to do that. I don't want to stop interacting with the chat because that is the most fun part of the whole thing. Where are we? Almost at half time now, guys. All right, let's see if we can do this. Yes, okay. Am I going to the Gladbach game? Do you know what? I think I might do. We're playing Salzburg as well. I think if there's any matches that I will be able to go to in this preseason, it will be those 2. I really want to get to at least one of them so I can make a main channel video as well as doing these football videos. Okay, let's move it from top chat to live chat. My front 3 for this season. I think my first choice front 3, 2 seconds, we've actually got another attack on here. As Kennedy, we're into the minute of stoppage time at the end of the first half. Ethan Ampadu again, gives it back to Kennedy, who's always looking to drive forward. Such an exciting player to watch. Gives it to Danny Drinkwater. Nice little pass to the outside of his left foot. Danny Drinkwater, lovely ball over the top. Both the goalkeeper goes for it, but also the defender wins it ahead of Michy Batshuayi. Good idea from Danny Drinkwater. You can see he's got that final pass in mind all the time as Bohemians get it forward. Now, that is pretty much it for the end of this first half. Who is the best young player that Chelsea have? Callum Hudson-Odoi, for sure. Barca at home or are we away? The Barcelona game is actually in Japan. If there's any companies or anybody who represents a company watching this who would like to sponsor me for flights and accommodation to Japan, I would make an incredible travel football video for you. I really want to go there. It's just very expensive to fly to Japan. And I'm actually really busy at the moment as well, so I've got other things to do. But I could always drop it. This is me begging for sponsors right now. This is hilarious. All right, half-time. Frank Lampard is seen looking relatively happy, relatively coy. Michy Batshuayi has done his job. He's got the goal that gives Chelsea a 1-0 lead at half-time against Bohemians. As all of the players come off the pitch, Chelsea will definitely be the happier of the 2 sides. They are in front. It's looking pretty good. What about Reading? The Reading game. When is the Reading game? Can someone tell me the date for the Reading game in the chat? I might be able to go to that. If I'm home in the UK, then I will definitely be able to go because Reading is like just up the road from me. The 23rd of July. No, I'm in Amsterdam. I'm actually going to Ajax against Watford pre-season, by the way, which is pretty cool. Someone says the 26th of July. Drogba, Robin, Duff, or Hazard, Morata, Willian. Drogba, Robin, Duff. What an incredible front 3 that was. Who do I think will do better, Hudson-Odoi or Pulisic? Well, the problem for Callum Hudson-Odoi is he's probably going to miss the start of the season, which means that Christian Pulisic will probably be our first choice winger. And if he has a good start, it will be highly unlikely that he loses his place because he was the big money signing this summer. Pedro, Willian, I mean, they've been at Chelsea for a while. I think you cannot look, we can't just look to replace them immediately. So I think the fact of the matter is we're going to see Callum Hudson-Odoi a lot more in this coming season when he comes back from injury, but it all depends on how well we start the season without him. Because if Pedro, Willian and Pulisic are absolutely tearing it up and we are top of the league come the end of September when Hudson-Odoi might well be fully fit, then, yeah, who knows? Okay, the 28th. Okay, thank you very much to everybody who's alerted me on the fact it's the 28th of July. 3 p.m. kickoff. Do you know what? I might be able to go to that, to be fair. It's a good shout. Do I have any plans to go to the Chelsea women's game against Spurs at Stamford Bridge? I can't, unfortunately. My birthday present from Tilda is Khaled tickets in Stockholm, and that's a couple of days after, so I won't be back home on those dates. Although I would have gone. It's free. If you didn't know that, Chelsea are actually giving away free tickets to Stamford Bridge to the first game of the women's season. Chelsea versus Spurs. Not DJ Khaled, Khaled. Best moment as a Blue. It's got to be the Champions League final. Not that I was there, but CFC videos is weird. Will I upload any Stamford Bridge vlogs on that channel next season? So, as it's half time, I may as well give those of you that are here watching live on the George Benson football channel a little overview as to how I envisage content working for me. So on my main channel is going to be where I do my match videos when I'm going to Chelsea games, home or away, Europe. I've got a couple of really exciting series planned for match vlogs next season. Those videos will be over on my main channel, and all of the kind of sit down videos or match videos where I'm reacting on the sofa, those will be here on this channel. But anything that involves traveling to the ground or traveling to a match will be on my main channel next season, because I'm going to be putting a real focus on the travel football content on that channel next season. As a result of a very ambitious big project that is going to take me a couple of years to complete that I can't talk about right now. But it involves the next World Cup, and it involves a shit ton of travel. It's very, very exciting. Meren Lemter says, so far so good maybe. Yes, very much so. The main man Batshuayi with the goal, love him, follows me on Twitter. Nice. He doesn't follow me on Twitter. He's responded to me a couple of times though. You're studying abroad in London from America next spring. Any tips for going to my first Chelsea game at the Bridge? You know what? It's very difficult to get tickets at Chelsea. I'm not going to lie. A lot of people always say to me, like, how do you get tickets? And I've been lucky over the years to, if I do miss out on buying tickets on my membership, I've been working with some of the sponsors over the past few years and with Chelsea Football Club directly. So sometimes I do get given free tickets. But if I'm trying to buy them myself, particularly for friends and family who aren't members of Chelsea Football Club, it's near impossible. Very rarely do tickets ever go on general sale. And if they do, it's only a small number of tickets. You've only got a membership and you got Leicester tickets. You're a very lucky man. It wouldn't go through for me. Ah, Tilda's in the comments now. You look fresh. Thanks, darling. You can come and give me a kiss if you want. Thoughts on Baka and Zuma? Well, we've not seen very much. All I've seen from Kurt Zuma is his massive jump during pre-season. What do I think of the new shirt? I actually really like it, to be honest. I think I'm a bit jealous of Arsenal because I think their new shirt is incredible. And I would love a Chelsea shirt like that one. It's actually annoying. I don't want to like the Arsenal shirt, but it is a sick shirt. But I really like this. I kind of like the fact that we've got like a bit of the Stamford Bridge pattern on the back, which is pretty cool. Yeah, you want the new training kit, guys. If you didn't see my tweet the other day, I tweeted a picture of the new training hoodie. It's unreal. It's the best piece of Chelsea clothing I think we've ever released, if I'm honest. It's insane. I really want that stuff. Liking an Arsenal shirt. I know it isn't cool. I'm not saying it's cool that I like it. I'm just saying the shirt's cool. Nervous about the opener against Man United. Do you know what? No, I'm not nervous, because at the end of the day, whether United are in disarray or not, whether we've not signed anybody or not, Manchester United away is not a game that you go into expecting to get 3 points. If you go away from that game with a draw, particularly at the start of the season, it's not a bad result, no matter what state United are in. Of course, we want to go there and we want to win the game. We want to get ahead of a rival as early as we possibly can in the season. But I think it's good that we get a big away game over and done with early on, to be honest. And I also think that there'll be an added buzz and impetus for Chelsea because it will be Frank Lampard's first Premier League game in charge. I think that there's a very good feel-good factor around the club, which will certainly go into the start of the season. That feel-good factor is not going to disappear, at least for a few games into the season. So I think it's a really good thing we've got United first game. What do I think the Chelsea starting lineup will be at the start of the season? Okay, let's run through this now. I will be making a video on this. I'll be doing like a different formations video. I'll be putting the players into Football Manager to show what I'm doing. But as we're here on the stream, we might as well talk about it. Number one is our goalkeeper, Kepa, of course. I think starting the season at right back is going to be Azpilicueta. I don't think Reece James is going to be able to walk straight into the team. I think, it's all well and good doing very well at Wigan. It's all well and good having a lot of people talking exciting things about his potential. But we're talking about Manchester United in the Premier League. It's a bit different to going to Barnsley away. So Azpilicueta starts at right back. Kurt Zouma, for me, starts in the right-hand side of the defence with Rudiger in centre-back as well. Emerson is my first choice left-back. Yes, Reece James is also injured. That's a very good point, Joe Hopes. I forgot about that. Then we're going to have Jorginho and N'Golo Kante in front of the defence. And then we got to go with, this is where it gets confusing because we're not going to have Loftus-Cheek, we're not going to have Hudson-Odoi. So it's going to be Pulisic. Then it's going to be probably Willian and then Pedro. And then up top, probably Giroud to start with. I think somehow we're going to have to find a way to fit Pulisic, Pedro and Willian in the team. I don't think he's going to give Mason Mount a start in the opening game of the season at least. I think he'll be given opportunities. Willian's also injured. Is he? I thought it's just because he just got back from Brazil. But I don't think the injury's that serious. I don't think it will keep him out from the start of the season. Loving the content. Keep up the good work. Thank you. I appreciate it. They're just showing some videos now on the stream, by the way, of Hudson-Odoi. Pretty cool. You should come to India during the first week of December.
I want to go to India.
Potential. Yeah, I saw that Willian posted a video of him in a swimming pool. God, do you know what? Chelsea TV are absolutely loving this. They've just got loads of videos of Frank Lampard. Whenever there's a spare moment to show a Frank Lampard goal, I mean, there's 211 of them, you know. He picked up he missed the final, didn't he?
What's this?
Kovacic playing Cam. Do you know what? I can't get behind Kovacic playing in central attacking midfield. I really can't. Chelsea TV just became free as well. Oh, great. So you're telling me that I've gone and wasted 11 quid and now they've just made it free? Oh, mugs.
I can watch it. Aw.
I'm looking at the friendlies now. I think the last three, I could potentially go to them. Maybe.
I'm bored.
Who's bored?
I'm bored.
Oh, great. Yeah, thanks for toning the
What? It's
down.
half time.
I'll tell you what, I'm going to go and get a glass of
water.
water because I've been talking non-stop for 80 minutes.
Oh, I
Do you mind?
I can sit here, yeah.
Okay, guys, I'm going to take a little 2-minute break to go and have a quick drink.
Takeover.
Tilda's taking over the football channel right now. Ask her as many questions as you want. She knows the answers.
Yes, I know a lot about football.
And if you don't know the answers, you can shout because I'm only in the kitchen.
I know a lot about Chelsea.
How am I supposed to make a drink if you filled this up?
I don't know. You have to move stuff. How old are you? I am 21 summers. My favourite country is probably England now. Has become it. No? Don't know. Who's the cutest player on the squad? Ruben. Probably. Sorry, George. Nej, det gjorde vi inte. I'm okay. I'm good, but it feels like this summer has been a bit off. It's not very hot in Sweden, so don't have that summer feeling. How's modelling going? It's going alright. Connors get the award for cutinism. Finland is better than Sweden. I disagree. Are you good at football? I am so good at football that when we were at the stadium in Azerbaijan, I didn't go on the pitch. Cause
Oh, you went on the pitch.
I went on the pitch, but with the camera, because I didn't want to play it, because I thought I would embarrass myself. Would you leave George for Ruben? Absolutely not. What a silly question. I would never turn my head.
So many Love Island phrases going around right now.
Favorite Chelsea player? I like Hazard. I just say I like Ruben because I like Ruben, but player-wise, probably Hazard. But he's gone now, so he's not Chelsea anymore.
You thought she was about to say yes.
On
okay,
what?
guys, 2 seconds. I'm just going to put my headphones on because Lee Parker's chatting on the screen. Okay, change in formation. Okay, there's been a lot of changes at half-time. We've changed everything. Cumming is in goal. Maatsen at left-back. Zuma, Chalobah and Zappacosta. Bakayoko comes in central defensive midfield with Lewis Baker, Billy Gilmore, Lucas Piazon, Izzy Brown and Ike Ugbo up front. We have seen 11 changes at half-time. Thank you very much, Mr. Lee Parker, for coming in my left ear. It's a friendly, so that you're allowed to make as many subs as you want.
They can change 11 players.
Guys, this is very exciting.
Wow.
So, in terms of my ratings out of 10, we should go through the first half, and then we'll go through the second half players when we watch it, and we'll rate them out of 10 as well.
Do you change your predictions now?
No, I still think it'll be 3-1 Chelsea. So, let's go from the back then, shall we? Willy Caballero, he only had one save to make, and he made it. I'm going to give him a 7. Dujon Sterling, 6. He made the right decisions, but he didn't execute them as well as he could have done. Azpilicueta, very commandeering at the back. We're giving him a 7. Gehe, whatever his flipping name is. I can't pronounce his name. It's going to be the bane of my life. He didn't do anything wrong. Giving him a 6. Kennedy, I'm going to say the intent that he had running forward with the ball. He always was looking to take on his man, which I really like. I'm going to give him a 7. Ethan Ampadu for me gets a 9. I think he was brilliant in that first half. Danny Drinkwater as well. Gave the ball away a couple of times, but I think we saw from him his experience. He was trying to make the right passes. He was trying to do those little Fabregas dink balls over the top. Giving him a 7 as well. Conor Gallagher, I think he did pretty well. Going to give him a 7. Casey Palmer, going to give him an 8. He was making some nice through balls. He was trying to have a couple of good long-range efforts in there as well. Who have I missed so far? Pedro, it was a pretty standard first half from Pedro. I'm giving him a 6. Anyone else I'm missing? I don't think I'm missing anyone else apart from Mishi. We're going to give Mishi an 8.
Great.
He was in the right place at the right time. And he got the goal. So he gets a high rating from me. Guehi. Yo, Guehi.
I got a Huawei phone. No, I don't.
What about Kepa? Well, Kepa's not in the squad, so I can't give him a rating out of 10, but I'll give him a 10 anyway.
11. He's a keeper.
Yes, guys, this is very exciting. We are 83 minutes into the live stream, and we have 11 Chelsea substitutions at half-time. This is definitely as pre-season gets. It's going to be exciting to see some of these youngsters, some players who've never seen kick footballs for Chelsea, which is awesome.
Gerhai.
Gerhai.
Who's...
How does everyone feel about Pulisic?
He makes me sick.
Tilly, that's not a funny joke. All right, thank you to everybody who's supporting the stream on Twitter as well. Will I do more of these? Absolutely. I think it's a waste of time for me to just simply sit at home and watch the game without you guys watching it with me, to be honest. If I'm going to the matches, of course, I won't be streaming, but I will make videos nonetheless.
Someone said something about a dog in Spanish.
Okay, guys, what subs were made? We'll go through that as the game kicks off. Billy Gilmore is currently in the centre circle. We've got Ugbo up front in the second half, leading the line. Very exciting this for Chelsea. This is a brand new 11 in the second half. It's almost like we're watching a different match now. The new goalkeeper kit is awful. I don't think it's that bad.
I thought it was quite good. That's why I asked.
To be honest.
It looked quite good, I think.
All right, we're passing the ball around nicely here. This is a very good Chelsea opening 18 seconds. Gonna have to get used to who's on the pitch right now. Okay, this is nice. Izzy Brown is just offside there. You don't like the new Arsenal kit. I think you're the only person who doesn't like it. But I'm
wanna
guessing
see
you
it.
support Chelsea or Spurs.
Do you
Get it
have
up
a
on your
picture?
phone. I can't. I've got this all. This is important. I can't just cancel everything. Pulisic could be better than Hazard because he's only 20. Let's not jump the gun, shall we? Billy Gilmour, the next Fabregas. Well, we're going to see him here in the second half. My prediction at the start of the game was 3-1 to Chelsea. I'm gonna have to take another look at the starting 11 for the second half because I can't keep up with who's who right now. Because I've got it up really small on my screen now so that I can have the chat live on the laptop because it keeps disappearing for some reason on my phone, which is really annoying. What about Ross Barkley in attacking midfield against United? To be honest, that could be a good idea. Potentially, if Pulisic doesn't come back into pre-season action as early as we'd like him to, maybe he doesn't start the season in the starting 11. Maybe he starts on the bench, and we stick with Pedro and Willian, what we know. But I don't think Frank's going to be. I don't think he's going to do anything and play it safe. I think he's going to just throw the best 11 he can out there every week. Good to see Kurt Zouma back in a Chelsea shirt as well, everybody, by the way. He is starting here in the second half. Interesting to see Gilmour playing, although I don't like him how he left my other club. It is what it is. The worst phrase in the English language. Okay, here we go. This is nice. Lucas Piar's on. Pulls it back. Oh, Billy Gilmour hits a side netting. Literally the first attack of the second half, and Billy Gilmour almost doubles Chelsea's lead. Lucas Piar's on, the king of all lone kings in the world. Does very well there, the Brazilian. He pulls it back. Billy Gilmour's coming in. Very typical of a Frank Lampard kind of run into the box there. He cuts it back. It's bobbling around and he just hits it over. Good play though. Can you not do that? It hurts the hairs on my legs. What? You've got sweaty hands, so it's like it's pulling the hair.
Did you just tell 200 people I have sweaty hands?
Yeah. Is Zouma the captain? You know what? I don't know who's actually been given the captaincy here in the second half. Let me see. I don't know who's the captain, and no matter where I look, I can't seem to see it. Even the Chelsea FC Twitter has not tweeted who the captain is right now. Captain Kurt. Okay, London is Blue podcast has just tweeted, as I checked that out, saying Kurt Zouma has been given the captaincy here in the second half. They've just said on the commentary as well that Bakayoko's last appearance for Chelsea was in the 2018 FA Cup final. So, interesting to see him back here. All right, here's Billy Gilmour again. It looks like he could be playing that role that Lampard'S was playing in the first half to pull the strings in the middle of the park. That just goes to show how good Lampard'S was in that first half. He was just commanding that middle. Here's Bakayoko on the edge of the area, holding the ball up nicely. Knocks it back. Lewis Baker. Back for Kurt Zouma. Okay, let me get the... Okay. Nice. How are we? I'm good. You good?
Mm-hmm. You get a lot of question whether you think Drogba will come back or not. They're not talking about Didier Drogba, it's his son, right?
No, they're talking about Didier. But
Isn't he old?
Yeah, but not as a player, but as like a staff member.
That's the guy we saw in Russia, right?
Yeah, yeah.
He's...
a staff, not as a player.
Ah.
It's like, he'll be like, I don't know, striker coach or something.
Who does his son play for? The guy we met?
Team in France.
Yeah, his name's Isaac, right?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I agree. I wanted to see Lampard'S in this team in the second half as well. Very, very exciting from him. Okay, that's a good touch from Maatsen. He's knocked it forward. Now Ugbo. He's quick, Ugbo. Now Izzy Brown on the left-hand side of the midfield for Chelsea. Tries to put it in. It's deflected out. It's Bohemians. Don't quite get it away. Bakayoko! Oh, what a strike! Really good strike there from Bakayoko on the edge of the area. Good save from the Bohemians goalkeeper. I think it took a little deflection on its way through. Chelsea have a corner. It's a good strike from Bakayoko, though. I like that. Two good efforts in the first 5 minutes of this second half from Chelsea. Billy Gilmour with the first one putting it wide. Bakayoko forcing the save with the second. I'm just going to see a little replay of it now. It just comes to him. It doesn't deflect. It's actually a really good strike. Keeper can't keep hold of it. Chelsea now have a corner. It's put in. Oh! It was Ugbo almost won the header, but he's not quite got there. Now Maatsen gives it back. Now Davide Zappacosta. He's the furthest back for Chelsea, who knocks it back to the second half goalkeeper, Jamie Cumming. Have Chelsea got any young players Sunderland can borrow for a season? No, we don't want to send them there. I'm joking. You'll have to ask Frank. I don't have the answers for you, unfortunately. All right, Billy Gilmore gives it back to Maatsen. Now Jamie Cumming. You remember watching Lucas Piazon playing in the youth setup and being so excited that he was getting a chance against that game against Villa? How times have changed. Yeah, I know. The thing is, he's never going to be given a chance. Does Bakayoko have the potential to start? I'm going to say at this stage no, but we'll see. Started well here in the second half of this game against Bohemians. Here is Bakayoko again on the ball. Passes it to Billy Gilmore. Now Kurt Zouma at the back for Chelsea. Spreading it out to Maatsen. Good footwork. Kurt Zouma is the man, you know. He's so good with the ball at his feet as well. Oh no! Guys, Zuma's limping. This isn't good. This is not good. Kurt Zouma is limping. Oh no. Lewis Baker gives it to Bakayoko. Now, Izzy Brown. Can he play the right ball here, Izzy Brown? He's got it on his left foot. He's dragged out towards the touchline. Oh, he pulls it back. It's unlucky. It's a good idea. Maatsen is born in 2002. That makes you feel old. Bloody hell, that makes me feel old as well. Kurt Zouma was limping, Gavin. I hope it isn't serious. He looks like he's fine now. He looks like he's just shook it off, which is great news. Has anyone been outstanding? I don't think there was anyone who was outstanding. I think Ethan Ampadu had a very good half. Oh. What are the scores? It is Bohemians 0, Chelsea 1, 8 minutes into the second half. Chelsea dominating the opening 8 minutes of this half. I'm not sure if they're going to bring Zouma off. He looks like he's okay, to be honest. It looks like he's fine. Yeah, I don't know if Zouma pulled something or if someone just clipped his ankle or something on the way through. All right, Izzy Brown gives it to Bakayoko. Bakayoko looks a lot stronger now than he has in the past, actually. Spreads it out with his left foot. Good play. Bakayoko starting the second half very well indeed. All right, here's Kurt Zouma on the ball. It looks as though he's okay, Zouma. I think I was being a bit of a hypochondriac. Okay. That's poor. Come on, Chelsea. Chelsea didn't have a transfer ban. Who do I think we'd have signed? Jamie Cumming comes out. That's really good goalkeeping from him, to be honest. Good confidence there. Okay. To be honest, I'm getting used to seeing some of these Chelsea players play. Billy Gilmore is wearing the number 40 shirt, driving at the Bohemians' defence. He's giving it to Lewis Baker. Is that... Surely, referee, that's a foul. Lewis Baker, the ball's taken from him from behind. Ampadu is listed as trending on Twitter. Wow. It's fair enough. He had a very good half. All right. Welcome back to the second half. 10 minutes into the second half, Bohemians 0, Chelsea 1. Do I rate Belotti from Torino? Yes, he's a decent striker. Need to get rid of Alonso as soon as possible. I think Alonso is a footballer whose stock is still quite high. So if we are to sell him, I think selling him now would give us the best opportunity to make the most money on him. However, selling him when we're only really left with Emerson as a valuable choice at left back. Do we trust Kennedy to be a second choice left back this season? I'm not sure. Azpilicueta could do the role as well. His Piazon gives it to Billy Gilmore on the edge of the area. Billy Gilmore on his left foot. It's a really, really good save from the Bohemians goalkeeper. Billy Gilmour shuffling the ball from his right foot onto his left foot where he had the best shooting opportunity, forcing the goalkeeper into a good save. Lucas Piarzon again linking up nicely with Billy Gilmour. Good footwork from Billy Gilmour. Really, really nice stuff. Let's see what we can do here from this Chelsea corner. It looks like Lewis Baker's gone over to take the Chelsea corner. Billy Gilmour's gone over for the option to take it short, but it looks like he's going to put this into the box. Chelsea have had some good opportunities here in the start of the second half. We've gone and put it into the middle towards Bakayoko's flicked header on. It will go out for a Bohemians goal kick. Yes, good positive stuff from Chelsea. Chelsea fans are looking good. WTF is this? Welcome to my live stream, Karan Doon. This is a live stream where I am commentating, analysing, discussing Chelsea's opening pre-season fixture against Bohemians. The score is currently 1-0. Welcome to the stream. Subscribe if you haven't already. All right, here we go. Izzy Brown, lovely little back heel. Nice football. Izzy Brown again. Good little touch forward towards Ugbo. Billy Gilmour intercepts. Izzy Brown is looking good. Yeah, he's making some good movements. He's not had too many touches of the ball yet. Never understood comments like that. It's simply a live stream that you clicked on, you absolute melt. Kieran, thank you for the support. However, slightly aggressive. Just saying. We don't need that here. We don't swear. We don't need to react to football and swear. It's not necessary. I don't believe that it adds that much potency to a commentary or a reaction. Am I watching the game a bit delayed? Yes, I'm watching the live stream on the app, not on the app, on the website. I don't know if it's delayed or not. I'm guessing it's a few minutes delayed. Okay, it's 10 o'clock here in Sweden right now. And again, Zappacosta, it looked as though he may have given away a penalty there, but he's won the ball back and then he's just skinned two players. Zappacosta, that was phenomenal football. Okay, Zappacosta, he's gone forward with the ball. This is wonderful football from Zappacosta. He's managed to keep hold of it, showing his experience there, and he wins the foul. Davide Zappacosta. Very, very good stuff. He could play for Barcelona if he plays like that. You didn't swear. Kieran, I like that. I know you didn't swear. Yes, Trevor Chalobah's number 24. What is the website? It's on the Chelsea FC website. It's also available on the Fifth Stand app. But if you can't be bothered to pay £2 for the match, which I wouldn't now, considering there's only 30 minutes left, stay on the George Benson Football channel and listen to the live commentary. Who would I rather have, Emerson or Alonso starting against United? For me, Emerson is our first choice left back. Rename the stream to average commentary. Thank you very much, Jeremy. Appreciate it. Oh, apparently it's free on the website now. It's just mugs like me who pay the £11 beforehand. They are refunding and have put the stream up for free. Okay, fair enough. It looks like I'm getting an £11 refund. I like that. Did I hear the rumours of Diego Costa going to Wolves? I said this in my video the other day. Diego Costa going anywhere in the Premier League that isn't Chelsea is a disaster. It's a travesty. He is such a great striker. Yes, he had a bad season last season, but not everything is based off of form in football when you're the kind of player that Costa is. I'd take him at Chelsea as my first choice striker tomorrow, if I could. Yes, Chelsea are 1-0 up thanks to a goal in the first half after 8 minutes from Michy Batshuayi. How many countries have I visited? I'm up to 39 right now. 39 countries. The best one that I've visited is probably Indonesia or Canada. Yeah, it's pretty good. Chelsea needs some better strikers. You know what? I really think we got to give our guys that we do have a chance. I think Olivier Giroud was brilliant. It's been brilliant for us ever since he signed. Batshuayi, he's got to be given a chance. And obviously Tammy Abraham's a youngster who's done very well in his loans. So, Oh, yes, please. Tilda's bringing me some ice cream, guys.
Homemade. Homemade
ice cream, can I add? What is the worst place I've been to? Do you know what? Looking back on it now, there's not many places that are the worst. I'd rather say that there are some places I've been to that I think are really overrated. For example, I've been to Paris numerous times, and I think I've never been blown away by Paris. I've been to Chelsea PSG twice away from home. I've been for the Euros. I went to Paris. And I've been a couple of times for various other trips, and I've never really been blown away by the place. All right, Izzy Brown, Lewis Baker missing the ball. Bohemians coming forward now. It's 3 up against 2. They've got players out wide, and it's a dreadful attempt from Bohemians. We're over 100 minutes now on this live stream, which is pretty good going. I think I'm going to have a bit of a sore throat by the end of it. Luckily, I filmed the Football Manager video that I'm posting on the channel tomorrow already, so we're good. Thanks, darling. This is homemade. What's in it?
Mango ice cream.
Just mango?
It's not just mango.
Yeah, that's what I'm asking. What's in it?
Oh, banana.
Banana. And mango, yeah?
Dates.
And dates. It's really nice.
Do you like it actually? Be honest.
Yeah, no, I do really like it, darling. It's really good. Thank you.
It's called nice cream.
Nice cream.
It's actually called that. When it's made of banana.
The fake Londoner says, what would be my advice to a youngster starting YouTube? To do it for the right reasons. When I started YouTube, I didn't even know you could make money on the website. So my expectations as to where I wanted my channel to go wasn't based on whether or not I'd get sponsored or do it as a job. It was simply because I wanted to make videos and I was excited about sharing what it was that I was sharing. So that's my advice for any youngsters, to not be blown away by pictures and videos of Lamborghinis and expensive cars and houses, and to make videos because you have a passion to create something as opposed to wanting to make a living. And if you do end up making a living, then well, you're lucky. Ice cream is great. Would I take Nicolas Pepe from Lille if the band didn't exist? Yeah, why not? Do I regret removing my Hob channel? My Herder Buffalo channel isn't removed. Maybe that's the reason why no one gets notified about it, because people think it's removed. I've just changed what I'm doing on it, to be honest. I do regret deleting my George Benson Vlogs channel. I was advised to do that by someone within YouTube, and it turns out it was a massive mistake. I regret that. Other than that, I don't regret my YouTube career trajectory. I'm very happy with it, actually, and I think there's a reason why I've made this brand new football channel. Yeah. My old channel is amazing, if you want to call it that. Look, I know that people really liked all the FIFA stuff, but like, you can't, yeah, I'd have just been a puppet if I would have done that. Is this still my job? Yes, it is.
You should do a New Star Soccer video series.
No. Did someone say that, or is that just you?
Me?
You love my Roy's Road to the Euros. Yeah, searching George Benson hardly pulls anything relating to me. Yeah, it's because there's a flipping singer whose music gets all of the views. He steals it all.
He's very good though. Give him that.
Okay guys, we've kind of gone off the boil with the commentary recently, and I'll be completely honest, that's because the quality of the football on the pitch has actually declined and dwindled ever so slightly. Bohemians are coming forward with the number 14. Chelsea got many men behind the ball here, but somehow still Bohemians are getting forward. Jamie Cummings has come. Chelsea's number 52 and 1. Just get an SEO expert to help you out. To be honest, I've tried and I've done all the things they suggest. And what I will say is there's a reason why this channel is doing so well, and it's because it's a brand new YouTube channel. YouTube favours brand new channels. Okay, here's Bakayoko in the middle of the park for Chelsea, driving forward. He looks like he's been on the beach doing a few workouts, Bakayoko, but at the same time, it means he's a little bit slow. He's got the strength, but he's given the ball away yet again. Favourite Chelsea player ever is our current manager, Frank Lampard. Where do I think we'll finish this season? 4th.
So creepy. What?
All I can hear is you eating in my ear. You don't think Giroud would do very well next season because he mostly linked up with Hazard and didn't score much goals? Do you know what? I think, again, I always think Giroud gets a bad rep for no reason. Yes, he's not a striker who's going to score 25 goals a season, but nah, he definitely does a job. You think we'll get 3rd again? Do you know what? If we get 3rd, I'll be over the moon. Zuma looks like a tank. My God, he's built. Yeah, Zuma's a monster. Even in person, he's like a big guy. Zappacosta. Zappacosta's pretty good at running forward. Why did I shave my head? Fancy to change. Giroud was very good in the Europa League. Yes, and I feel like that's because he was given the chance to lead the line. What do I think the top 6 will be? Okay, I'm going to make a proper predictions video as we get closer to the beginning of the season. But as of right now, from the signings that have been made, the prospective outgoings and incomings of the rest of the Premier League teams that I'm understanding and seeing, I think City will win the league again. I think Liverpool will be second again. Spurs third, Chelsea fourth. United fifth, Arsenal sixth. Liverpool are winning this season. Well, I would love to know what you guys think in the comment section down below. I know I look like a bit of an idiot right now with one ear on and one ear off. Sub to Nick is leaving the stream. Thank you very much for joining. Thank you very much, Dylan. Everybody who's joined the stream, who's been here from the start or who's here now for a few minutes, thank you very much to everybody who's turned up. This has been really, really fun. I'm going to be going right until the end of the game and we're getting forward again. Billy Gilmore takes on his man. He looks so positive, Billy Gilmore, when he goes forward. Holds up the ball and Chelsea have a throw-in. The score is still Bohemians 0, Chelsea 1. Do I know when the other kits will be released? I don't. Do I think Leicester, Everton or Wolves can take one of the top 6 places? I think they're definitely going to have strong seasons, but I don't think they're going to break in. Let's see who everybody signs and we can make a judgment on that later. Chelsea's going to win the league. Joe Burgess, I hope you are right. Mr. WhatsApp 321 says, in my opinion, we are much better if we have a physically strong centre forward up top due to the build-up play. Let's see if things change with Lampard at the helm. I agree. Chelsea have kind of moulded all of their football over having a big man up top. Obviously, we had it with Drogba. Morata, most of his goals came from the air. Giroud is a target man as well. It's just the way we play. All right, here's Davide Zappacosta again. Looking for a through ball towards Ugbo. It's intercepted by Bohemians. 20 minutes to go. Chelsea 1-0 up. Looking pretty confident. Game is a little bit flat now, though. I'm not going to lie. Get Tammy in the gym. Yeah. I'd love to see Tammy Abraham leading the Chelsea line. It's a good tackle from Kurt Zuma. Zuma is actually an absolute unit. All right, Bohemians getting forward now. All right, let's see what Izzy Brown does defensively here. He jumps in. Bohemians keeping control. I don't want it to be 1-0 either. I think like we had a goal in the 8th minute, which was like a really positive start to the stream. We've not had a goal since for nearly an hour. So have I seen the United squad weak as never before? Yes, but I feel as though if they're going to sell players, they're going to bring players in. And I think they've probably still just about got the Man United factor to be able to bring in good players. Wan-Bissaka's a good signing. Do I agree with the criticism of Alonso? I think he gets a lot more than he deserves, but I do think he deserves some criticism. But I think people use him as a scapegoat far too often. I don't think Giroud is reliable enough. I would put Batman starting at the start of the season and grow Abraham because he's a future striker for us. He has strength and height. Okay, Jamie Cumming punches the ball away. It's a decent free kick. Davide Zappacosta, he just about wins it defensively for Chelsea. Arsenal haven't improved their squad. I don't think they will either, will they? It's not looking like they're going to be able to sign anybody at this point. You live in Manchester but still often to come to the bridge. Good guy. What a guy. Izzy Brown deserves a chance. I agree. All the Chelsea youngsters deserve a chance. Trevor Chalobah, big man at the back as well. Would I rotate Christensen and Rudiger? Look, you know, we're going to be in the Champions League next season as well. We are going to have to make rotations and changes. Stop eating ice cream. This is Tilda's homemade banana, mango and date ice cream. Kind of seeing more of like a resolute defensive side of Chelsea right now. Bohemians are having a good spell of pressure in the game, good possession. The thing I'm liking from this Chelsea team that we've seen today is we're seeing two different formations, both of which look really solid at the back. Still I'm eating. Yes, I've been eating the entire live stream. How else do you think I can fuel myself? Every time I see Frank Lampard on the sidelines, I'm just smiling. It's just so good. Look at him. He doesn't look very happy though, I'm not going to lie. Come on, we want a second goal. Come on, let's get some hype going in the chat. We want another goal. All right, here we go. Chelsea going forward. It's Ugbo, holds up the ball nicely. Gives it out wide to Izzy Brown, looking to take on his man, but number 23 for Bohemians wins it, and Izzy Brown gives away a foul. Not ideal. You wonder what Newcastle are going to do with the new rich owner. Well, it doesn't look like that's happening, does it? Guys, I'm so excited for the season to begin. So excited. We are a month and a day away. Sherman Allen says Chelsea going to finish 10th. I'm inclined to disagree with you. The start of this second half was really good. We had a couple of good chances, but since then it's been flat. The score is Bohemians 0, Chelsea 1, 73 minutes into the game. This ice cream's so good, guys. Okay, here we go. Trevor Chalobah deals with it at the back. Nice little pass out from Jamie Cumming. Kurt Zouma, who looks like an absolute unit. Nice little left-footed pass to Lewis Baker, who's got the ball deep inside the Chelsea half. He's coming away with it, gives it to Trevor Chalobah. Patient from Chelsea. The pace of the game is slowing down. Now Kurt Zouma. Zuma's got his hands out. He's looking for options. Now Maatsen. Back to Jamie Cumming. Chelsea just keeping possession along the back line here. Trevor Chalobah. David Zappacosta is nowhere to be seen, the right back. Billy Gilmore's come back into a defensive position. He comes away with the ball. Zappacosta's starting to move up the right-hand side of the pitch. Billy Gilmore. That is a 45-yard attempted ball towards Izzy Brown. Izzy Brown doesn't look like he's on the pace of the game right now. He should have been at least attacking that ball, as opposed to it being an easy defensive header back into the keeper's arms for Bohemians. Yeah, the pace of the game is really slowing down now, guys. Really slowing down. Chelsea aren't really making too much effort, which is a shame considering everyone's pretty fresh. I want to see everybody really going for this here. Now, Maatsen. Lewis Baker for Chelsea. Now, Lucas Piazon. He's got Davide Zappacosta on the right. It's a poor ball from Piazon, and Bohemians can come forward with it. Piazon has been absolutely schooled there by the Bohemians midfielder. Bohemians getting forward again. Trevor Chalobah makes the block. Good defending for Chelsea. Bohemians now have a corner. Maybe it's getting a bit more exciting now. I said 3-1 Chelsea is my prediction. It's currently 1-0. I think someone's listening to me out the window, like close to the window. It's a bit weird. Bohemians get it in. Kurt Zouma gets it away. The Bohemians fans are hoping that they're going to get an equaliser here, but there was an offside in there somewhere, so Chelsea have the free kick. Did I hear that Daniel Sturridge's house got broken into? Yeah, I did. That was pretty sad. And what's even more sad is that people on Twitter think it's funny to take the piss out of somebody who gets their dog stolen, which I think is a bit disgusting. Alex Atwell says, Mason Mount, Loftus-Cheek and N'Golo Kante in midfield. I mean, I'd love to see it. Bakayoko's giving the ball away there. Bohemians now coming forward. It's the number 12, but well defended by Maatsen. Now Trevor Chalobah gets the ball. Lofts it forward. That's a really nice pass to Ugbo. Now Izzy Brown gets it. Ugbo's back on his feet, making the run forward. Lewis Baker. Back to Maatsen, playing it along the back line to Trevor Chalobah. Davide Zappacosta's made another run down the right-hand side of the pitch. Now Bakayoko in the middle. Chelsea keeping possession nicely, looking confident going forward again, but it's just a little bit slow. Now Lewis Baker getting forward for Chelsea. Here's Ugbo. Goes for the little flick onto Lewis Baker, who collects the ball again. Good run from Lewis Baker. He's got the strength to get through two Bohemians defenders. Little back heel again, and it doesn't quite manage to go out for the corner. It's going to be a Chelsea throw-in. Now you see why Chelsea always buy experienced players. This match sucks. It's not the best game of football I've ever seen, but it's not awful. Right then. I really like the Chelsea kit, Toby. I think it's good. To be honest, I'd have really wanted to see Tammy Abraham and Mason Mount today. Trevor Chalobah wins the ball. It's a really, really good first touch from him there. But he's looking, and Bohemians get the ball back straight away. The manager is working with what he has. Yes, that's very true. Chelsea's first home league game of the season is at home to Leicester City in match week number 2. Now Lewis Baker in the middle of the park. Gives it out to Matson, playing on the left-hand side. Lewis Baker again. Trevor Chalobah getting a lot of touches of the ball in the second half. Zappacosta again looking to get forward. Back to Trevor Chalobah. Kurt Zuma across the back line, who's commanding the game. Chelsea's captain in the second half. Billy Gilmore. Lewis Baker, nice little left-footed ball, and it will make its way through towards Ugbo. And Bohemians win it back again, but Billy Gilmore getting a foot in nicely. He's got Izzy Brown there with him. Billy Gilmore getting in the tackles, getting Chelsea going forward again. Here's Martson, puts it in the middle, collected. What is the score and how would I see Chelsea playing? It's 1-0 still to Chelsea. And I think we're doing all right. To be honest, you can tell it's a pre-season friendly. And neither team is really putting in anything more than 70% effort. Which is a shame, really, because I think a lot of these players, if they did put in 90%, they could make a real impact in this match and give themselves a chance of playing for Chelsea next season. So Lewis Baker goes for that. Oh, what a ball. Izzy Brown has just brought down a wonderful first touch. Now Billy Gilmore shifting it onto his right. Deflected effort. Good save from the keeper. Amazing ball though. Lewis Baker across to Izzy Brown. Amazing first touch from Izzy Brown. Now Bakayoko looking to go forward for Chelsea. Bakayoko loses it again. Just get rid of it, mate. You know, you don't need to take on 3 players. We're not looking for you to do that right now. Lucas Piazon, Lewis Baker. Nice little ball again towards Martson. The left back getting forward a lot more here for Chelsea. Izzy Brown hugging onto the touchline. Putting it onto his right foot. Izzy Brown, he's looking for Ugbo to make a run in the middle. Keeps hold of the ball. Martson with the overlapping left back run. Something we see Alonso doing so frequently for Chelsea. Now Izzy Brown. What's he going to do with it here? Lucas Piazon, that... Okay, this is why Lucas Piazon's never been given a chance at Chelsea. He's sulking. This is pissing me off now. He's literally going around like losing the ball and just being like, oh. It's a pre-season friendly, mate. Like, if you're happy to just be a little lonely all your life, like, just piss off. That's pissed me off, that has. That's the second time I've seen him do that now. Piazon the next Higuain. That really annoys me. Like, I want to see these players really fighting for their chance. Piazon has not impressed me at all. Oh. All right, Bohemians are substituting on their goalkeeper. Let's hope he's awful, and then we can get a couple more goals here. Guys, there's people outside the window watching me. Okay. Bohemians getting forward now. 10 minutes to go. Chelsea hold a decent line again. To be honest, there wasn't that much ice cream in here. A lot of it's melted, to be honest. It was a pretty stacked glass, I'm not going to lie, but nothing more than a healthy restaurant portion, I'm not going to lie. Predict our main lineup next season. I've already done this once during the live stream, but we'll do it again. I'm going to say Kepa in goal. Azpilicueta first choice right back. Rudiger and Zuma. From what I've seen of Zuma, even in this friendly, and what I can see by his sheer size, he's going to be an absolute unit next season. Emerson first choice left back. Jorginho and Kante in front of the defence will be really exciting. If we're talking about our strongest 11, I think Pulisic is going to have a good impact for us. I think Loftus-Cheek, when he's fully fit, he's going to be great for us. Hudson-Odoi, very excited. I'll put him on the left, maybe Pedro instead, depending on how well Hudson-Odoi recovers from his injury. And then up front is the real question. And You know, Batshuayi got the goal today, which is really, really good for him and his confidence, even though it is against Bohemians. And I think I would say Giroud, from what we know and what we've seen so far, as Bohemians have a good effort, and Martin, I think, deflects it out for a corner. He was under pressure and he makes the right choice to get rid of the ball instead of trying to get it away. It's good defending from him. It's smart. Right, we're into the final 10 minutes of the game, guys. We're into the second hour, the third hour now of this live stream. It's Bohemians 0, Chelsea 1, 8 minutes to go in the game plus added time. So far in the second half, I've been impressed by Billy Gilmour. I think Zappacosta's had quite a lot of touches of the ball, as has Bakayoko. And I think it was Bakayoko won that header there, and it's cleared away again. Bohemians, that's a poor ball back over. But they're getting forward. That's a nice little touch. Number 11. It's gone all the way across the face of goal. Nobody attacked it. Absolutely nobody attacked that. Bohemians had a chance there to get someone in front. Kurt Zuma with a commanding header away. Lucas Piazon flicks it on again. Ugbo looks as though he's just been on a roller coaster and he falls over. Now Bohemians number 12 coming forward. Chelsea got to defend this. Bakayoko just pulls out of a tackle when he's got to put a foot in there. The man is literally running at him and he just lets him by. It's what we saw when he was playing for Chelsea last, Bakayoko. This is a friendly, but still, I'm seeing the same things that he failed with last time he was playing for us, and he's got to do better than that. Bohemians could be level. It's still only 1-0 to Chelsea, but 2 really good opportunities there for the home team. Oh, wow. Okay. Haven't seen Jamie Cumming make a save yet because they've not had an attempt on target. Now Zuma out to Billy Gilmour, who is running around like a headless chicken, and I love it. Izzy Brown. In the middle to Lewis Baker. Nice little play between him and Izzy Brown there. Now Lucas Piazon with the ball again. He's given it away again. Lucas Piazon does not have a future at Chelsea. I think we should just sell him now while we can still get 10 quid for him. Seriously, get rid of him. Throw in. Taken. Piazon again. Effortless throw in. Lewis Baker looking to put it onto his left. Now Bakayoko in the middle for Chelsea. Spreading it to our captain, Kurt Zuma. We've got Martin playing at left back who's looking to get forward. I've been impressed by him. Izzy Brown. Now Martin again. Kurt Zuma. Across the back line to Trevor Chalobah, who's not done too much wrong in this second half. Here's Lucas Piazon again. Gives it to Lewis Baker. Chelsea looking to get forward and get the second goal. Izzy Brown in here down this left-hand side. Puts it onto his right foot. Chips it into the box. That's a poor delivery from Izzy Brown. He's looking to get it on his right foot, but it's that... He's looking for the forward. There's nobody in there. Yes, people are asking Danny Drinkwater or Bakayoko from what I've seen. I think it was a bit of a different first half to the second half. I don't think the intensity has been as high in the second half as it was the first. So from what I've seen in the 84 minutes that we've had, I think that Danny Drinkwater definitely had a more positive half than Bakayoko has had. Only 4 dislikes. Nice. Do you know what? I can't even tell how many likes and dislikes. I can see that the stream's got 165 likes. Guys, if you're watching the stream and you haven't yet liked the stream, let's see if in the next 5 minutes we can get the stream to 200 likes. That would be awesome. If you haven't yet liked it, be sure to do so. I really appreciate that. What do I think about Abraham, Reece James and Mason Mount? I'm excited. Those are the guys that I really think are going to push and go through. And I'll be honest, from what I've seen of Ike Ugbo in this first half, he's not going to be in contention next season. I think Ugbo's got to go out on loan. Yeah, Lewis Baker's had a good half. We will go through and rate the players at the end. I'll stay live for about 10 minutes after. Just realised what we paid for Drinkwater. Yeah, 40 million's a bit of a joke, but... You know, who knows? He still might have a future at Chelsea. Lampard's come out and said that he still may have a part to play. Tammy Abraham, so skillful with Villa last season. Man, got potential. We're almost at 200 likes, guys. 196 right now. There's 206 of you in here. Am I excited? Yeah, do you know what? I am looking forward to seeing Jorginho. Last season, I think I gave him too much stick, as did everybody. And I'm excited to see what he does. Billy Gilmour again, who's been very, very positive for us here in this second half. Chalobah to Lewis Baker, who seems to be on the ball more than anybody right now for Chelsea. And he goes for that long ball out to Izzy Brown again. Izzy Brown's a little bit too far out towards the left wing, and Bohemians come forward again with their number 13. Running at, it looks like Bakayoko. Bakayoko failing to get in a touch again. And Bohemians have it here at the far post, inside the box, up against Zappacosta. And Lucas Piazon, that looked like a foul, but the referee didn't give it, and that was right on the edge of the area. That could have been dangerous. Again, Piazon, why does it look like he doesn't give a shite? It's annoying me. Like, it's actually bugging me. Now, Bakayoko for Chelsea. Knocking it forward towards Lewis Baker. A good sliding tackle from Bohemians. 3 minutes to go of normal time. Bohemians getting the ball forward here. Zappacosta's got to get back into a defensive position. And we almost see the Bohemians man hitting the top left-hand corner. Jamie Cumming was sprawling for it. It looked as though he probably had it covered. But it's a good effort. They've had more chances than we have in this second half, Bohemians, which doesn't fill me with the most confidence. Real Madrid and Chelsea in the same group. You know what? It's kind of going to happen, isn't it? If we don't get each other in the group, I expect we'll get each other in the last 16 or something. It's inevitable. Yeah, guys, from what I've seen so far, I think get Lucas Piazon finally out of the club. I've had enough of him. Like, he's not even trying in this match. I think everybody else, it's been a bit flat in the second half. I think if I had to pick 3 players, that I think have done well here in the second half for Chelsea, I think Zuma's looked very good. Billy Gilmour's looked lively. Lewis Baker's looked to get on the ball as often as he possibly can as well. So I think my 3 standouts in the first half were Batshuayi, Ampadu, and who did I say in the first half? Batshuayi, Ampadu, and probably Kennedy. And then in the second half, it's Billy Gilmour, Kurt Zouma, and Lewis Baker. So Papi Chulo has come out and said that our group is going to be Real Madrid, Lille, and Sporting Lisbon. That would be 3 amazing away days. I'd take that. I'm going to do all of the Champions League aways next season. Again. Did the Europas last year. We'll do the Champions Leagues this year for sure. Maatsen, yeah, Maatsen's been good as well, actually. Yeah, you guys are right. I've not given him enough credit. Although, he's been caught out here, and Bohemians are level. It's Bohemians 1, Chelsea 1, and it is the man that we've all just been praising, Maatsen, the left back, who got caught out of position. So it's a really good finish, actually. And it looks as though Frank Lampard's first game as Chelsea manager, even though it's not an official fixture, it's not going to be a win. And I think Chelsea have only got themselves to blame here, because we have been playing at an intensity that wasn't matching that of the first half here in the second half. And Bohemians have had a few chances, and they've put this one in the back of the net. And I'm watching the replay again now. It's good passing going forward. It looks as though Bakayoko and Baker was sucked in. Maatsen wasn't quick enough to react. Neither was Kurt Zouma. And he puts it past Jamie Cumming. It's a good finish. But yeah, you know, this is not the way I wanted this stream to end. I thought that, if anything, we were going to go on and get a second goal. But you know what? Let's keep it realistic. It's the first game of pre-season, and very few people that are actually playing in the starting 11 right now will be playing in Chelsea's starting 11 come Manchester United away on the opening day of the Premier League season. It does put a dampener on it, to be honest. It would have been nice for Michy Batshuayi to get the only goal in Frank Lampard's first game of pre-season. Zappacosta now trying to get forward for Chelsea. He's done very well, and he's got it to Ugbo. Is that a penalty? No, it's not a penalty. The keeper gets a touch on it. It's on the edge of the area. Lewis Baker is here, and he's holding it up nicely. Billy Gilmour. Go on, Billy. Now, Izzy Brown. This is a very bright... Enter the game! Oh! Ugbo! Oh, he was there. It was literally 2 yards out, and all Ugbo had to do was get his big toe, or even his flipping little toe on it. And he misses it. Really good play, though, from Izzy Brown. Billy Gilmour holding it up nicely. Lewis Baker putting in the tackles on the edge of the area. Chelsea are getting close here. We're into injury time at the end of the second half. We've been talking about a lack of intensity here in the second half. And now that Bohemians have equalised, we finally get the intensity we've been looking for. Billy Gilmour driving into the box. It's a good tackle. We've only got 2 minutes of added time, and we're already 30 seconds into that. So Chelsea pushing for the winner. Here's Maatsen getting forward again. Can he get in a decent cross? It's not the best. Oh, it almost managed to sneak its way through to Lewis Baker, who was running into the box as well. Oh, guys, this is, you know, I would have lost my voice if we were playing at this kind of intensity for the entire game, but it's a good end to the stream nonetheless. Izzy Brown again doing very well, pulls it back, and Ugbo, he went to ground too early. If he'd have just waited about, not even half a second, less than half a second, he'd have got his toe on it. Would have been nice for him to get the winner. Now, Martin again, driving the ball forward. Ike Ugbo chasing it down. I think Bohemians are more than happy to take the draw here, but Ugbo has kept the ball in. That's really good persistence from him. Gives it back to Izzy Brown. On the edge of the area, it's Lewis Baker. Is he looking to line up a shot? No. He's giving it out to Davide Zappacosta. Chelsea with 40 seconds left to try and get the ball into the box. Here's Lewis Baker, holding up the ball nice. He's got Bakayoko just inside of him. He's also got Martin coming forward here on the left. Lucas Piazzon's come back to win the ball. Chelsea, they've got 30 seconds here. They've got to get this ball into the box if they want to try and snatch a winner. Zappacosta going forward now, gives it to Lewis Baker. Now Trevor Chalobah inside the Bohemians half. Back to Lewis Baker. He's got to get this in the box here. Lewis Baker's looking for people to make the run, but it's not happening. Kurt Zouma moving forward. Now Billy Gilmore. Is he going to go for a long range effort? Doesn't look like Chelsea have got any urgency about them whatsoever. They've got 7 seconds left. Lewis Baker into the box. Izzy Brown doesn't control it. And that will be the end of this game. It finishes Bohemians 1, Chelsea 1. That is frustrating. Frank Lampard is all smiles come the end of the game. He shakes hand with the female assistant here on the side. Jodie Morris is coming out as well. Frank Lampard is obviously the man that the cameras are all on right now. The football on the pitch wasn't as good as obviously the storyline behind Frank's first game in charge at Chelsea. I think, again, we won the first half, we lost the second half, so it's very easy to look at the 11 that we had in that second half and not look at that 11 with as much excitement as we did with the team that we saw in the first half. I think, like I've said, throughout this second half, the intensity in the second half wasn't at the same level as it was in the first. But I'm going to take my headphones off now and wrap up this live stream myself, because I'll be completely honest, as good as the commentary is on there, I've kind of been doing it all myself for this stream. So it froze there, unfortunately, because I have low battery on my phone, which is kind of perfect because we've got going to keep streaming now for about 5-10 minutes. We're going to talk about what we've just seen on the pitch. I think the second half in particular, obviously we've gone through the first half. Billy Gilmore looked very, very good. I think, yes, people are making the point saying it's a pre-season friendly, but at the end of the day, considering we can't make any signings, a lot of the youngsters that we're seeing being given opportunities in these friendlies are actually the people that we can get excited about, like new signings this season. So very good from Billy Gilmore. I think he definitely was trying to make a point. He was ghosting into the box, Frank Lampard-esque at the beginning of that second half. Had a good shot that went wide. He was trying to win the ball back. He was getting into the positions. Not only that, Lewis Baker looked very good on the ball. He was always looking for that ball over the top. He managed to touch the ball quite a lot in this game, which is pretty good to see. Zouma at the back, he looks like he's in great shape. I think is 100% we've got to keep hold of Kurt Zouma next season. Didn't see anything for Jamie Cumming in goal. The only chance he had that was on target went in. Bakayoko for me was disappointing. I don't think he got on the ball anywhere near enough, and when he did, it looked as though he was trying to take on far too many players as opposed to actually making the right ball. And then when it came to making the tackles, he wasn't putting the foot in either. So for me, he didn't really impress. Gallagher in the first half was good. I think that he was impressive, as was Batshuayi. For me, the one person who I think really excelled today for Chelsea was Ethan Ampadu. I think he was controlling the midfield in the first half, and I think he was, for me, the main positive to take from this pre-season friendly. Finishes Bohemians 1, Chelsea 1. Not the greatest of matches, to be quite honest. It was kind of difficult to keep this whole thing going for 2 hours on the stream, or nearly 2.5 hours. But it was fun. I've not done a live stream on YouTube before, and it's so easy. I can just literally have the comments up on my laptop, and I'm streaming on the phone. Hopefully it sounded okay. As the season progresses, if I'm not at the matches, I'll definitely be looking to do more of this, and I'll be trying to increase the production, get a decent camera on there, and a microphone as well, and maybe even some guests. So I'm not promising a show like the Kickoff, because that is the best on YouTube from the True Geordie and Lawrence, but yeah, this was pretty cool, and it was good to see so many young players coming in. and getting a run in the side today. Obviously, we wanted 3 points for Frank's first game in charge, but it wasn't to be. I'm just going to read some of your comments between now and ending the stream in the next couple of minutes. So if you've got any questions that you want answered here at the end of the stream, be sure to leave them now. And if I don't get round to it, I'm going to flick through the comment section once the stream is finished and it's all published and everything, and I will maybe make, if there's enough comments, I might make it into a little video tomorrow. Kais Alfaris misses Hazard already. The second half was a waste of time. I kind of agree with that. Am I in Sweden right now? Yes, I am. I'm actually really cold. I might have to shut the window. Did Chelsea play in a 4-2-3-1 formation today? Yes. In the first half, that looked pretty good. The second half, it was like a five-man diamond-shaped midfield. I'm not really a fan of that. Do I have any expectations for Pulisic? Yes, I think he's going to be good. I don't expect the same kind of level as Eden Hazard. I don't think he's at that point yet. He has potential, that's for sure, and he's a very exciting player, and I do think he'll walk straight into the first team. But yeah, expectations, yes, but up to Hazard level, not quite. Ugbo was utter shite, according to Daniel. Not going to say he had a good half. I don't really think he touched the ball in any kind of productive manner. Papi Chulo thinks we're going to get embarrassed against Barcelona. Yeah, that's going to be a step up, isn't it? I think we're going to see a lot more of the likely first team that we're going to see in the Premier League next season playing in those. Obviously, this is the first fixture of pre-season, so as we get closer and closer to the start of the new season, I think we'll see more of our bigger players. I think we'll see more of our regulars starting in some of the bigger friendlies towards the end of pre-season. But yeah, as for the youngsters that played today, I can probably count on one hand anybody who really, really impressed me and who I think could be ready to be on the fringes of the first 11 next season. But yeah, I am probably going to wrap up this stream now. It's been amazing to have around 200 of you minimum in here at most of the time. Thank you everybody for coming. I didn't even expect to get 100 people in, so it's been amazing to have exceeded my own personal expectations for the stream. Yeah, there's plenty of stuff coming on the channel. Tomorrow I've got a very cool Football Manager Chelsea video coming out for you guys. We did some season simulation and some crazy things happened, so look out for that video. If you are brand new to this channel, be sure to subscribe. I'm posting almost every day on it right now in the lead up to the season, and then when the season kicks off, there's obviously going to be a lot more to talk about, so I'll be doing daily videos then. And if you want match videos, then be sure to subscribe to my main channel. It's in the link of this video if for some reason you haven't come over from there and you don't know about it. Yeah, the channel's got over 1 million subscribers. I mainly make travel videos and like football videos as well. So yeah, remember the Fantasy League. Cameron, I will 100% remember the Fantasy League. As it gets closer to the season, I will obviously look for the best one that we can all get involved in. I'll try and maybe partner up with like a shirt company or something that I can have like monthly rewards for people that top the league and send you guys some cool stuff. Yeah, thank you to everybody who turned up. Be sure to tune in to the videos tomorrow. I'm probably going to maybe post 1 or 2 videos here on this channel tomorrow. I might do a little reaction to the live stream and of course the game that we've witnessed tonight. Bohemians won, Chelsea won. Thank you to everybody who turned up. I'm going to try and end this as smoothly as possible. Thank you very much for turning up, guys. I will see you all soon.